live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 386 of Fans of Power. I'm Joe Amato, and I'm here with my partners in crime, Tyler T-Rex Baker, Nasty Nate, Nathan Kennedy, Rebecca McDonald, a.k.a. Newt, and the Doctor, Dushin Mitrovic.
Hey, got it.
Ren wasn't here for him to fuck up, so
he did almost screw it up.
Yeah, the trash can. He's not here. He's got things he's taking care of. You know what's funny is, I feel like he's doing what I do, where I always make excuses of, when there's an episode, I can't do it. I got to get a cat out of a tree, help an old lady across the street. Now he's doing it every goddamn time when it's something Masters or She-Ra. It's like, can't make it. Got to help the family. Got to do something. He's pulling some shit out of my playbook, and it's fucking working, I'm thinking. He's doing my shit.
Well, does it make it right when neither one of you do it, though, Joe?
Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I'm just wanting to make sure that Joe is.
See, I can admit it. I admit it. I can admit that. Yeah, that's right. I can admit it. I own up to it. I'm always making some bullshit.
I'm going to one up you here because, later next month.
I know when you're not going to make it. I know when you're not going to make it.
No, I'm going to you know what? I'm not going to do what Joe does all the time. I'm not going to duck and hide. I'm going to own the UK annual review when the next one comes around. So. And even if it's a complete dog shit, I'm going to sit here, take it like a man, and just say, yeah, this is delightful. I'm glad I didn't set out. Aren't you guys? It'll
be good to have you here for that.
I'll be here from here on out. Anytime you guys want to do that, I will be here. And I won't fake an illness.
Am I, by the way, looking really glitchy?
Well, it seems as though...
Am I looking glitchy
just
because for some
balls.
Well, so I'm going to say this. It seems as though when I was playing, because usually when I hit to hit live on here, I'm looking to see how it's going, and it took a while for it to get started. And then I'm looking at it when we were live, and it was being really weird, and the chat was kind of addressing it too. But it looks like it's worked itself out. But Joe, I don't think it's just you. It seems like there's issues all around.
Okay, because I was like, it wasn't me, and then I looked down. It's like, Jesus Christ! It looks like yeah, I'm looking down right now. It's like why is it so fucking far behind? But I still feel like I'm glitched, though. I know there's a delay, so I apologize.
You're definitely
I'm not
glitched,
interrupting. I'm glitching.
Yeah. Mentally, you're glitched.
Yeah.
But yes,
I did. That went right over my fucking head when she said that. I thought she meant I was glitched, and I was like, am I?
That will be. This is Tyler when we do the UK.
The UK.
Here down the road.
He's like, yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is fucking fantastic. And you can tell when Tyler doesn't like something, he's not interested. He's really quiet. He kind of sits back.
As opposed to Joe, who's like,
really
give me something to play with here. Even my dick. Let me just play with. Let me just flop around.
Hey, Tyler, that's the thing. We can both fun up. We both got our things. You're just sitting there like, you just don't give a fucking me. It's like, you're right. It's like, let me look at this NWO fucking Hulk Hogan.
So yes, Joe was like, can they talk about me and my eating disorders and shit like that? I'm sitting here and I'm listening to the bullshit.
Did you see he came with a belt? He comes with his belt too.
See, look at this. He's fucking doing this to me right now. I'm pleading my case.
Can we just comment on the fact that the only way that Joe can not get pinched on St. Patrick's Day is to wear a Charlie Brown Christmas shirt?
You like it? You like it? Yeah, it's a Charlie Brown Christmas shirt action. It's got some green in there, so there. I can't get
and the
pinched.
Colors are incorrect.
And
they're
Tyler,
you don't have anything even with like a green character on it. You don't have like a Triclops shirt or something.
Yeah, what the hell is this? This is your own handiwork.
That has green on it. That would count.
You'd think exactly. It's like I did that shirt. It's like
no. Joe
Speaking of shirts, though,
like the fucked up He-Man, Man-at-Arms, and Two Bad designs. That's the only shit he wants to.
Speaking of fucked up stuff, Nathan, you got to show the hero kite.
Yes, I know. That's why.
There we go.
How awesome is that?
Oh
Look at the hero
Check that
kite.
out. Yeah.
Is that not fucking awesome? I had to redraw the whole fucking thing. I had to take pictures of that, redraw it. It was a bitch to do, but that.
Link down below. Joe's audio went out. He got so excited.
I thought you muted him.
No, I didn't mute him.
I'm done here.
Did you accidentally hit the mute on your lapel piece, Joe? Look at him. He's already.
Now he's all glitchy.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
Like this is something a bomb over there.
Yeah. Oh. Let's all laugh at Joe.
It almost looks like he's plugging bolts into his head.
Yeah, no, still can't hear you, Joe. But hey, in case anyone wants to know,
They are still
$5,
$5.
he'll blow balloons and send you nudes.
And
What
he'll
about
send
now?
free
Can you
news
hear me?
upon request.
There we
What
go.
did
I
you
like that
do?
the nudes are free, but the balloons cost $5.
Yeah.
Dude, what did you do that, man? In fucking 2 minutes? How quick was that when you
Yes.
did that shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Less than a minute.
That was pretty fucking good.
That's
But I'm
longer than
glad-
Joe's blowjobs there.
Jesus Christ.
I'm all glad that we all passed the test for St. Patrick's Day. I don't need to wear green. It's already on my skin, so I got
Yeah.
that for me.
Well, you got the green
I
background
came
going
close
on
to
with the
not
light.
even doing it because I hate this whole idea. Of course, they stopped doing the whole pinching shit back in school, but just knowing that you got to wear a green, like what the fuck for?
Because
Like, I'm like, why? Because it's
reasons.
reasons. And what are those reasons? Are you wearing green, Deucin?
I have a green background. See?
Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
He's got
okay.
me there.
Yeah, that technically is.
I
What
don't know.
one thing I wanted to bring up is John Simple Tricks and Nonsense. We were talking before about PowerCon 2025, and hey, maybe we should all dress up and everything. And I think Rebecca and John have found Ren's cosplay. They were watching this shitty movie called Escape
Oh,
from
God.
Galaxy 3, and yeah, what do you guys think about that? That could be Ren's cosplay.
I will.
That movie
I
was-
would. I would help contribute the money for John and Rebecca to put that suit together for Ren.
We got to make this happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Ren's already got the facial hair.
yeah.
I mean,
You
it
just
looks like a
gotta add
shitty
glitter.
version of Ming the Merciless.
That's what I said when I was watching it. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, this is awesome.
The movie was god awful,
Oh, I can imagine.
but that outfit saved it.
So there we go. We got Ren's costume for PowerCon 2025. Joe, what'd you think about that, man?
That was interesting. I never seen that movie. And I never even heard of it.
Well, it's funny because Tom Brysky hit us up and said, "Look, I got an idea for next month. I want us all to watch this piece of shit movie, this awesome Ming the Merciless like
$100
knockoff."
says Tom owns that movie.
Oh,
I-
absolutely.
I'm not taking that back because you guys own it.
Without a doubt. And anytime any movie's mentioned, Tom's like, yeah, I got that. He actually, I think, messaged me. He's like, I own this movie, and sent me a clip of something, and it was pretty terrible. But he also messaged me because he went to Days of the Dead in Las Vegas this past
You
weekend.
talked to me about it too.
Oh, did he send you the pictures of all the autographs and everything that you
Pictures
got?
of the autographs. He was
It's
telling
pretty
me
cool.
talking to Sarah Douglas, Malcolm McDowell,
Yeah,
Michael Bean, Kane Hodder.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So
Yeah,
lots of-
he's
lots of-
he's it's always fun to hear other people's con experiences and stuff like that too. So it's fun to hear what Rebecca and John go through, what shit shows me and Nathan have been to. Tom doesn't seem like he ever has a bad experience. I guess it's me that just has the bad experience.
Wait, you're wrong, Tyler. Tom
Huh?
did have one bad experience. The
Oh,
Noel
God.
Stevenson incident.
Oh,
Jeez.
there was that.
Well, I'm talking. about
But I mean,
legitimate-
like that's
She ain't a
more
well, I'm sorry.
meeting celebrities at,
Yeah.
at other conventions.
Yeah,
not
not
just,
someone who wants to butcher our beloved Shearer for fun.
But Netflix Shira is totally worldwide famous.
Oh my god! All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah, everybody still.
Well, I guess that's why that's why we're under the radar. We're because we don't support anything that's worldwide famous and shit like that. So
A link is down below, by the way, for this shirt if you want to get this nice bootleg design.
yeah, and if you
that's
want
what
something
we're
quality, you can get something like this. That Joe, when he used to do good stuff,
That's
that
on my
was-
site too. That's
Yeah,
up there
yeah,
still.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's
If
still up there.
you don't feel like you have to buy like all this, I can't say
What-
anything that doesn't come off like innocent.
Hey, you
like
can get the
offensive or
super
something.
awesome and the super shitty awesome. So either way,
Yeah.
you're getting something awesome.
Yeah,
in some form.
a wide variety there on
Exactly.
Joe's shop. Pick up
Yeah.
the shirts.
All right.
I was trying to think if there was anything else that I had that I wanted to share with everybody before we really got into the topic at hand. I mean, I know there's not really much else, anything new in terms
No,
of.
there was just the one thing for. I don't even know why they call it a collector con for the people that were trying to
Oh,
get
the
some Mormon
Walmart
stuff.
thing.
Oh my God! Are you?
What?
That was ridiculous. It was on Thursday, I think. I'm trying to remember the day. And in less than 2 minutes, they sold out of 2 of their Origins exclusives. It made no sense. Me and my buddy Rick Poe, who I have right over there tied up and hanging in there in the closet, he's hanging out there. We both got on at the same time, about 5 minutes before. And we're like, all right, get ready. It'll be going in 2 minutes.
So
I get
what?
on and-
Speaking
what?
of
I'm sure
Origins,
Rick's used to hearing that from you, Joe.
Well, what punishment did he have to endure after that when he wasn't able to obtain anything for you, since he is tied up over there?
Me
And,
getting
are you
them and
doing
him being
something
more
other
pissed.
than your own pee, Joe? I'm just curious.
No, he just had to suffer, and his punishment was watching me get it, because actually in a minute and a half I had it, and I waited about 5 minutes. I was like, all right, I'll message him just to make sure he got it. I was
Wait,
like,
what
hey,
was it?
I said, I got it. It's like, what about you? He was like, didn't get it, and he showed the screen. I was
I know,
like, what?
Rebecca. He's not listening to you or anyone else.
No,
What
it's
is
cut
it?
Yeah, he's
off.
Once
not.
he gets going, he
He's not.
will
He's
not
ignoring
stop.
everybody.
No.
What's
I just heard
Joe, a
something.
girl is talking to you. You
No,
know,
listen.
you
I
should
just
be
said
thankful.
There's probably
There
a
was a-
big delay on his end.
There is a delay. There's a
Okay.
horrible delay every once in a while.
What?
But no, it was what's that? Okay, I don't know what's going on. There's Terror and Lord Grass for Origins. They sold out in less than 2 minutes. I got mine.
No.
Rick Poe didn't get his, and he was pissed. So, but that was way too quick. Too quick. I was like, what the fuck? Less than 2 minutes. So there was a lot of people that were really pissed on that. Just makes no sense. It's like, how do you not have? I don't get it. I don't get the inventory. I never understand that shit.
mean,
But
Joe,
it's been that way with everything. The NECA stuff, anything that is at the time an online exclusive thing within minutes, or the website's just fucked.
did
You
you
can-
ever
And
get
it's a
anything,
lot of
Nathan,
people
from
who
the?
don't even care about it either. They just want what
It's exclusive.
The
It's
scalpers.
limited.
Scalpers, yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
Nazis.
what it is.
Nazis in the toy community. They're all Nazis.
Yeah.
Joe, you're part
I
of
can
it.
hate them.
No, but I
Yeah,
want
you
it though. I ain't gonna sell it.
see, me and my sister Shira over here, we do not support this party here. Yeah, they
Hey, I
they can all
wanted that
die
though.
of
I
gonorrhea
ain't
and
gonna
rot in hell.
scalp them. I want it for my collection. I got it for my
You
only
collection. I
got
ain't
one,
scalping.
right?
Yeah, I only got one.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the limit
Johnny
is only
Bilson's in the chest.
one per. One per
No,
customer.
because actually there was some other people I know that got more than one. So I don't know what the limit was. That's the thing. If there was I don't know, not a limit, then that's kind of shitty. They should limit them to
But I could
one,
see
or
them-
if you want.
well, they're essentially concept characters. They never. And I could see them. Who's going to buy this in bulk? Or who wants to buy a bunch of these? Like
Scalpers.
scalpers, yeah. But I mean,
Make
that's
some
Mattel's
for it
later.
mentality, like thinking like we're going to put a limit on these two characters that never saw the light of day, that were only released in the classics line, and like no one collecting the line here has any
but
fucking
that's what
idea who
makes
they
them
are.
super rare.
Ugh. It's
Now
getting
you
where
said,
it's almost
Nathan,
like
that
it's-
they've
it's
done
just-
this with other lines.
Yeah, well, no, I mean it's just
So-
it's shit like that all the time. Like the NECA store would put
the
stuff
GI Joe
up.
classified stuff. You
Yeah.
don't go immediately; it sells out within seconds. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, they've done Walmart Collector Con for those things before? Is that what you're saying? They've
No,
had
no,
it before?
Joe,
Like
what?
stuff
No.
like that?
It's
Not
like
everything's Walmart based, Joe.
What is Walmart?
No, that's what I was
Collector Con?
asking.
Is it like an online convention?
no, it's just
is
it's
that?
just a name for like dumb horse
Why do
shit
they call
to
it
be like,
con then?
because that's the I'm a nerd. That's just all that stupid shit. Like I'm sick of it. I'm sick
Call
of
it
it.
collector sale or something, not con. That's retarded.
How do you do, fellow nerds?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
it's just make
Nope,
everything
Yeah, exactly.
widely available across. Like, have your Big Badge
Yeah.
Entertainment Earths. Like, have everyone be able to pre-order it if they want to. I'm sick of this. This is an exclusive, and then all the scalpers get most of it, and then you go pay twice the price on eBay
I'm
if
sure
you
it's
really
like
want it. Fuck that.
a business point, kind of like how Scott, I like you said back in the day, like you paint the picture. There's a limited quantity. You better get it right now. That way, you're not sitting on any inventory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that all these idiots that just dive right in there and they got to buy multiples of someone they don't know who they are, and they'll probably get stuck with it trying to move it for $200.
Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do. Yeah.
The point is, to people out there, you don't have to have all of it. You don't need all of it.
Nope.
There's no point. I mean, sure, like I guess with that, but as Tyler said, it's concept characters. Is it essential to you having those in your collection? Probably not.
Just main completists. The people that are completists, I can understand it. But otherwise, yeah. No, I
Yeah, but
understand that.
is it does completism have any room when it's not about released figures? Like,
Well, just. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
A lot of unfinished thoughts here. Everyone's just kind of stopping.
Well, I mean,
and
it's the
stalling.
delay. Joe's delay is like.
What?
so
Do you
This
want me
is
to
kind
like
of
get out and come back in? Maybe I am having an issue. Do you want me
no,
to get out and come
no, it's fine. It's
no, your issues are completely mental.
That won't fix your issues. No.
Yeah.
back? Son of a bitch. Look
I
at me
mean,
say hello to
yeah,
all these dipshits in the
we're
chat.
talking about this. Wait, hey, I just want to touch on this here, like, like
Good.
kind of our perspective on like how collecting is right now, and being, which I think is lame as shit to be called like I'm a nerd, because I collect toys, I watch vintage cartoons, like it's almost getting to where
And
it's
I
like,
followed Kevin Smith on Twitter.
huh?
Follow Kevin Smith on Twitter.
Oh yeah, stupid shit
Yeah.
like that. But it just kind of feels like it's getting kind of lame, like it's almost like uncool.
It's not being cool anymore.
It's
Yeah.
not cool anymore.
Yeah.
It's like being a Star Wars fan. That's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you
almost like
got a bunch of idiots around pretending to be huge fans of this stuff, like
And yeah,
posers.
and you run into one, you ask them about what's on their shirt, and all they can tell you is where they got it. That's about as far as the fandom fucking goes.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. But
What
then,
really
Typically, not
bugs
everybody,
me-
but
What really bugs me is seeing people collect things they don't care about. If you're like a YouTuber and you have a giant Thundercats collection behind you, but you don't give a shit about, you publicly say you don't give a shit about Thundercats, like, why do you have that then? What the fuck are you collecting it for?
Who-
Because
doing that?
it's a way to get free merchandise.
yeah.
is that what a lot of that's based in? Because I'm like, I don't watch. these
Well,
bullshit toy
I
channels where they
think
just-
a lot of a partial some of it is that the other aspect of it is just pandering to the audience that likes that stuff, and then also same time too, like if
But that's
you,
not.
you do I know, but
It just defeats the purpose of being a nerd. It's like, look, I got something that you want. Aren't
but-
I cool? It's
but
like
fa-
that's the opposite of what being a nerd used to be.
But-
It's
Where you used to
basically,
hide everything that you
it's
had.
basically, look at me, corporations, wink, wink. I can shill your stuff.
But the thing is
Yeah.
too, like those videos, they got the subscribers, they have the views, they make a living off of that, and it reaches a point with them where it's either they keep going with that track, or like they have to go just get a regular job. Well, I mean, at that point,
No, you're
what are
right.
you going to do? So
You're right.
it's an easy thing to fall into and just and do that just for
Sure.
the sake of what you're doing, but
But what are you supposed to do when you show up at a convention? You're brought in as a bullshit influencer, and someone who enjoys your channel comes up to you and wants to ask you a question about something, and you don't know what the fuck.
well, I mean,
You
yeah,
can't
they're-
answer
they're-
because
Yeah, you
they
do
think
it like
you're a fan.
you do it like Hollywood actors do. You give generic, broad replies that
Yeah,
don't
like-
really
Yep.
make sense.
Yeah, the
You're right,
baseline.
you're right.
Because most of the times those people are probably going to be kind of nervous anyway talking to them, so that they don't think about that part of it.
They
I
can
don't
bullshit
know.
their way out of it.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
bullshit their way out of it.
I'm like, I could not think of a more useless way to live your life than you
Hey.
you want to pretend to be into stuff you're not into for the
But
sake of
they're-
I need attention. I need your attention.
But
That's
they're
money.
making money, Tyler. Like,
Yeah, if they can make that money and make a
They can
living,
make
they'll
it,
do
are
it.
we talking like thousands and thousands and millions of
Oh,
dollars?
they can get a
for
lot.
the
Some of those
company?
people can
Yeah,
get a lot.
like
Comfortable.
here's a catch, Tyler. Because if they get a contract to be promoters
Mhm.
by the corporations like Hasbro, Mattel, or whoever, they get free stuff which they can then resell online.
Absolutely.
And the
I-
ad revenue, they also get ad revenue, and they'll get their super chats, all sorts of shit. They will make a shit ton of money.
and
They
the
can make a whole lot.
sponsors. This
Yeah,
stream has
sponsors.
been sponsored by
Better
Razor
Shop,
Shop.
which is totally not a fraud scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
more power to them.
right
Fuck,
here.
if they can do it, do it.
It's an investment, either for views or they can resell the items they don't care about later. So it's
There
like,
you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who
I
does it
like.
say- I mean, like, I just feel like
We've blown his mind. He's like, "What? I don't get it. You mean people just get away with this? Yeah, they do."
I'm like, I just
greedy
I'm just-
bastards.
well,
That's
you know
all
what?
there is to it.
I blame the people who are actually taking time out of their day to watch these assholes talk about shit they're not into.
Mhm.
So you know what? If the snake oil salesman can get away with selling his entire batch when he wanders into town, he's not the asshole. The assholes are the one who bought the shit. They believed it.
Yeah.
So all these people
Well-
who are just Oh my God! I got to subscribe to Captain Dickhead. He fucking loves collecting vintage lunch boxes. Oh my God, man! Even ones that got fucking stickers on the back of that. This is.
Oh
rare,
wait,
man.
what
Like
are
this
the
is from
stickers?
Germany. They only made 2 of these in Germany, and I got one of them. So I said, if you give this to me for free, I'll promote you on your channel and your
Is
bullshit.
your childhood lunchbox? Is that from your
No,
childhood?
I got that. I got that flea market when I bought my Men on Card He-Man.
Well, what are the stickers
Okay.
on the back of
They're
that,
just
then?
random smiley face stickers that came
Oh,
on this
okay.
lunchbox. That's all they
Yeah.
are. They're not
You should-
scratches.
Don't you want to
chips or
take them
anything
off
like
though?
that.
Because those
Yeah,
are
you should
really
peel those
like,
off, man.
yeah.
No, like they're rare and exclusive, man. I might sell them on eBay.
Okay.
Some dickhead will buy them.
Speaking
And
of
he'll start a
dickheads,
channel
let's get
about
to everybody
exclusive
in this
rare
chat.
Smiley stickers on his YouTube channel.
And if
Mattel
you
will
guys
fucking
are
pay
new
him
to
money
us,
to talk about fucking stickers.
and if you're new to us, you can make sure you like.
It's just it's.
Subscribe.
All right,
I'm
Tony.
Have
What
a
is wrong
powerful
with you
day.
people?
Good night, everybody.
Ring that bell.
Yeah.
Alright.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are-
Speaking of the pandering, Joe, go ahead.
Here comes the pandering. But yeah, if there's anybody new right here, right now, make sure you like, subscribe, share, ring that bell right now as we're doing this live. But let's say hello to the chat. We got Rebel Wookie and Say It Nathan,
Johnny Gok.
JSP, Sean Darren, Chris Carter, Adam Gabbard. I'm scrolling. Lacey Dean, JSP. Did I say JSP? I'm senile. John Ballard, Fabmon, Simple Tricks and Nonsense, Brian Brummagem. Did I say John Ballard? God damn, what's wrong with me? Casey
on.
Duncan. Fuck.
What about JSP?
Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah,
I
who's
said-
fuck in the chat?
I don't know. I think I said JSP, but if not JSP,
Yeah, you did.
Zentron.
No,
That's the third
you
time
didn't
you've said
say
that, actually.
JSP.
Hey, Havoc Staff, how you doing? He's here.
Hey, Johnny.
Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Aneurysm.
You know what? Rebecca just needs to start reading these names. Joe's too much of a fuck up anymore.
Masters Keep and I think that's it. If I miss anybody, I apologize, but I think I got all you suckers in the chat. So there you
Did
go.
you say Casey Duncan?
And,
Felipe?
Casey,
Felipe's
Felipe's
here.
there? I didn't see him. Where?
Felipe is there.
He just
just
just popped in.
Oh, he just popped up. Well, that ain't fair. I
And
just
Joe,
stopped reading the guy.
there's also JSP. Why do you keep skipping?
Shut up! I
Yeah.
said his name, you dick
Hey,
bag.
did you know JSP is here, Joe? I don't know if you knew that. or not.
Didn't know that. I wish he was here, though. I wish JSP was here to hear the fucking show that we're going to talk about right now and do some stuff.
But
Shut
he is
the
here in
fuck
the
up.
chat, Joe.
There you
Oh
go.
man, I timed that wrong of playing that when Deucen's just talking over himself. Damn it.
What did you do?
Oh well, all here.
Nothing. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, God.
Love the way he says
All
that.
right.
So the link is down below for everyone at home for this episode that we're gonna do the watch party on. But us here on the show, we have the special upload that Deucen was gracious enough to do.
Just
So,
put it into the chat. They can all click on the link.
yeah, I guess we could do that. But the one that's in the description, if you already have that one loaded, the one that you guys have will start with the title card. So and people watching this after the fact, of course. So we'll watch through the intro once we get started, and then probably towards the end, I'd be like, all right, now everyone else go ahead and start, just so you're not way ahead of us when we're doing our watch party. But yeah, there's the link in the chat for everybody. I don't know how well that will work. You probably just have to copy and paste. Are links clickable when you do that? Because I normally don't have
Let
the
me
YouTube chat. It's just the StreamYard chat that I have up. But
Should, I think. Maybe.
it might. I don't know. I haven't messed with it much. But
Guess we'll find out. But either way, we can pass it to Tyler when he's ready to give us that countdown.
Oh wow.
What an honor.
It's
Hey,
clickable.
and Ren's not here, so I don't have to explain to him that, hey, we're going to start it when Tyler says action or play. You don't just already 2.5 minutes into it, you know?
And he's like, oh, I didn't watch it. What are we watching?
Yeah. Actually, you know, it would be fantastic for everybody that's in the chat that's usually here. If you guys could, for next week, just all change your names to JSP. That would be good.
JSP is here. JSP
Yeah,
is.
just so
That'd be
that
great.
we all know that JSP is indeed in the chat room.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, if everyone in the chat and all the lurkers watching us now that haven't liked the video, go ahead and do that. But if you guys are ready, and you guys are ready, guys and gal, then Tyler, yes, please proceed.
All right. You guys ready for the commentary of a lifetime here?
Yes.
Already.
All right. 3, 2, 1, action.
Just you were saying this.
What was that, Nathan? Your audio went out.
This is the version from the Blu-ray, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks glorious.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god.
Yeah, very, very beautiful. Now, Rebecca, I know this is like a favorite of yours too, just like it is mine. I put this like in my top 5 episodes. Did you see this on VHS, I guess?
Yes, this was one of the episodes I had as a kid.
Badass.
Love it. It made me cry.
I still get goosebumps during the scene that me and Rebecca have championed for so long on this podcast, and even rewatching today just for fun. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting goosebumps during this sequence right now.
God.
There's one other thing about the episode is that even though central premise is basically Swiftwind getting condemned to die in imprisonment in captivity,
Mhm.
it's very heavy on comedy.
Yeah, there
Oh,
are,
yeah.
there are, yeah,
Yeah, with
but not
the
so much that
the
it's not the
trapdoor,
tone killer.
especially. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
It-
very, very well placed comedy. It's
Yeah.
For
not
those
like
of you with the description link, now go ahead and start. Sorry, I want to get that.
And I think it was a way of
Also-
keeping it from being
I
too
love this
dark,
opening.
with the tone of it.
with the fright
Yeah.
zone.
Also, another-
It's so
I
good.
love
Another
this,
odd
this
thing-
shot too.
Another other thing is that every cue that comes from He-Man, it's the original cue, not the She-Ra version.
Which I this piece of music, which is the House of Chakotay theme, it always blew my mind to see the music used in He-Man in a She-Ra episode when I was a kid, and it all added such a level of menace, especially during the sequence of just the panty shot of the fright zone and Hordak landing in the throne room and the horseman just watching his arrival.
It comes from the very first episode, Diamond Ray of Disappearance.
Yes,
But in She-Ra, it works much better for the Horde.
It does work really well for the horror.
It does, because they use it quite a few times when they show the hordes. But I feel like it's. Yeah, I guess I'm probably I link it with House Chakotay in particular,
Mhm.
but a lot with the horde.
I
It's
love
like
here.
the very first
Hordak
time we
skulking
see.
in the chair.
Yeah. That's one of those things that make him feel more human rather than in certain
Yeah.
versions where he's like an anime badass where it's just lame. But here, like he feels far more like a 3-dimensional character than in newer incarnations,
And this line here, is
including the 2000X version.
like him making this line, they like that Grizzlor has an idea. Like the idea of like, I really don't give a shit. I just
Yeah.
it is very amusing to see this sequence here.
I wanted to ask one question,
Hello.
because we do have the running gag of Mantana and the door and Hordak hitting the button and falling through. In this episode, you actually get to see where Mantana
Yeah.
goes to. This was the first time that you finally got to, because
Yeah.
this had happened multiple times prior to this. So now you finally get to see what happens, correct? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And this
Because when
also
I-
shows the lack of research of people that worked on the classics
comes
line
Grizzlord.
and when it comes to regards of Horde Prime and designs, because as you'll hear and you've seen, you kept hearing about
Those
two
bow
of
ties are
everything.
actually cool.
Yeah, because he has two heads.
I'd be impressed if I saw somebody wearing.
But
Oh, I
see,
would
but
totally
see,
buy one
Joe,
and wear
those
that
two
at
heads, those two heads could be just a myth that's
Yeah.
made around Horde Prime. Like nobody sees
Either
him.
way,
Yeah,
It
we've
was-
never
but
seen him,
that's-
so
But either way, it was the one time we heard at least some type of description like that. So it could have been interesting. Whereas
I
we
like the
just
fact.
think, well,
I like the idea that he has two heads.
yeah. So I said it's different. And the whole mystery thing, I always think of it like, with that gimmick of the big robot hand that you see behind the mist, that we don't even know, is he really some giant being, or is this something that he controls
remember,
to make it
Joe,
look like he's bigger than
Remember,
ever?
Joe, Horde Prime is Hordak's brother.
Oh fuck.
No,
He's not.
that's from the original show. Like
I
we later
know,
see
I know.
Hordak's nephew.
Yeah. I like this.
Hey.
This shot.
I don't
That's
like it.
it. And he sits up. This animation of him
Yep.
sitting up. I
That-
love that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
really,
cool.
Well,
really
it kind
well
of
animated.
it goes to what Dewson was saying, like being that animated kind of it makes him more human-esque.
Yeah,
And
it
it's-
displays more emotions than just standing still and looking badass. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
And let me tell you, watching this as a kid, anytime a beautiful woman is used for evil, I'm like, oh my god, like because I would have fallen that.
Yeah,
for
Tyler
every-
would have fell for it.
Oh yeah,
instantaneously.
whatever you need, sure. So like knowing that Bo gets a kiss from Shadow Weaver, like, oh my god, oh craggly lady, get the fuck out of here, man. Even though I'm so wanting to believe that it's not really Shadow Weaver, she's really a hot, pretty girl, and Bo's gonna get a kiss from her. It's gonna be great. There's Loki.
There's Loki.
He's got a weird pose too with his arm.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know if
like
you ever
falling down
caught
like
that.
He's like a little monkey. He holds
Come
on with
on,
his tail.
Joy.
It
It's
looks
just like
weird.
you. It's just like you.
Shut up,
Yeah,
you
but
did.
Joe
You
sees
do
delivery
that pose
truck
all
at
the
Dollar
time.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
a still image of that and show you. It would look weird as hell.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
He does.
there, you see?
Joe does make some odd poses every now and again.
That's a really cute disguise of Shadow Weavers.
I like it too.
We should
I-
compare
here's
all. We should
another-
compare
here's-
all the evil Lynn and all the Shadow Weaver transformations and be like, who had the cutest? Majestra.
Yeah, you can see
wins,
her
I
and Miss
think, but-
Nadira from Evil Lynn's plot, hanging out.
Yeah.
Here's another odd thing about this episode is that whenever Horde troopers speak, there's no glow effect.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I do like the idea though that even though the robots, they have the idea of like, I don't like this. It's
They
not a
all
good
have
idea.
personalities.
yeah. I like how they're like, yeah, Bo's tough. We don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're programmed with self-preservation.
And I will say, like the Horde troopers being these kind of bumbling personalities, like I never get tired of that. I feel like that's one comedic element I don't mind in the show, because I know like comedy can often kill it or like but the Horde troopers sometimes they're played taken more seriously, and other times they're more buffoons.
Swiftman's like, can you not lean on me though?
Yeah, really. I love Lou Scheimer's voice as Swiftwind.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do
me too.
Yeah, it's very majestic. I mean, it's practically like the Modulok voice, but I feel like that's how I always thought Strider would talk too, which is a similar voice when you hear him talk in this one episode. But
It's what a horse would sound like.
Exactly.
They wouldn't have some feminine, high pitched voice. It would be.
Well, do you think that was
Like a
kind of patterned after like Mr. Ed, maybe? Because Mr. Ed sounded that way, kind of.
Oh, then there would be that accent.
they're like, oh, Dora.
oh no,
I wouldn't want to see that.
no.
Yeah, I just love this big, deep, heroic voice. Like Lou is definitely one of the most underappreciated voice actors.
Mm.
That would be
Yeah.
scary, being attached to a propeller and just like
That'd be
float up.
awful.
Another
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
thing though about this: look at the amount of arrows that you're going to see in this episode, because
Oh, yeah.
I know that it was said by people in a new She-Ra community that it was different for their bow to have all these different bows and arrows
Oh,
because
for God's sake.
arrows
What
because
are
it
you
never
doing?
existed
Wait, what?
before.
One of those
What-
groups,
what?
Joe.
Yeah, we don't need to bring that up.
Yeah, we won't. But I just
Yeah,
another
you
little fact.
hater.
But you already
You do
did.
during the day, Joe, you hang
Yeah.
out in these bullshit groups.
And how
You're ruining
important
this
that
podcast.
Spirit/Swiftwind is too. But I'm sorry, I'm getting angry thinking
Come on,
about that.
no, come on,
Goddamn crazy.
no, come on.
Oh
Okay,
my
I'm
God!
Oh, there's the reveal.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
oh. He's like, Bo's got to. Oh.
It'd be awesome if
Nah.
he would like wiped his cheek. That'd be a
Oh
great bit
yeah.
of animation.
Kind of makes you
Now
wonder if
he'll
like,
have to
Shadow
get
Weaver has like
tested.
bad breath and she stinks.
Yeah, yes, good test.
I can't imagine she's got good oral hygiene anyway.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I'd probably start dry heaving like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
She does have such a menacing look, though.
Yeah.
I like
And the
that
voice acting, it's just yeah,
Oh yeah.
such a great witch voice.
And that was a
It's
quick
so good.
deflection. I like how she got that sword back and boom, deflected that quick. That's some quick, reflexes right there.
And her shadow just hanging around to
Yeah.
mock them.
Yeah.
I
love
always
that.
loved that moment as a kid. It was so menacing to me to watch that as a child. I was like, "You bitch!"
I need a drink. Be right back.
Oh, Joe.
Oh no!
He forgot he's got Rick. He left Rick in the oven. Yeah, this is so disheartening. Even though, like, when you watch this, you're like, "Oh my gosh, what's been taken?" Like,
Yeah.
you still never get over the same feelings when you watch these episodes. I'm sure Rebecca felt the same way in rewatching this
Yeah,
a lot.
exactly. And you
And
know
the
the
music is
feeling of
playing.
like when you lose an animal and it's
Oh,
that dread
God.
of like where the fuck are they? What's wrong?
Yeah.
You know. So Bo showing remorse is. Bo had so much personality.
Oh my God! What,
What the fuck?
I kept wondering why is Nathan laughing.
God damn it!
Oh, I wonder who did that.
Huh.
That's why I was like, oh, Joe, so you missed it.
So Nathan,
Why
did
does
you know about
Loki
this in
keep getting-
advance,
I didn't know about it in
or was it your idea?
I had the link well before you guys did, and I watched it, this version, and I saw that, and I was like, that's great.
God. Oh,
And
yeah.
Joe missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Loki.
Oh, here we are getting ready to have the money moment of this episode here. Hordak
Yeah.
hammering in. What a asshole he is.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. He's so fucking evil.
And you feel like it's such a simple description, but the way Shinzo
Now he returns.
yeah, we'll have to tell Joe to go back. I'm sure
Yeah,
Joe will probably want a screenshot of that too.
Yeah, we'll do it towards the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But no, you
don't
were saying,
spoil
Tyler,
it.
the way
Yeah.
he delivers it.
yeah. The way he
Yeah.
delivers the dialogue of like your weather's withering your way, your mane will go gray. You know, you will never see
He
skies.
says it's so calm.
Yeah, like he's
And, like,
savoring
Yeah, he's delighted in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking
And-
evil.
and I love how Swiftwind says, "I have nothing else."
Oh,
Oh no.
What
What
happened?
the fuck happened?
no, I think it kicked him out for a
That
second.
was
There we
Joe. It was Joe.
God damn it, you guys are ruining the moment.
I know, me and Rebecca, we're having a moment here, and we're talking about showing Lookie's wiener and shit.
go.
Just all confused now.
I know. Joe's like, someone saw a wiener? Where?
Did Tyler go off for anybody else but me? Was that
Yeah,
the-
Yeah,
no,
that's what
we
happened.
did,
Tyler
Joe.
disappeared?
Good morning, Joe.
Oh my god.
I remember I did feel
I'm
sorry
all
for
delayed.
Montana a lot in this episode when I was a kid. Anyone else feel that way? Rebecca, did you feel that way about Montana?
What'd you say about Montana? Sorry.
I used
was
to
talking
feel-
over you.
Oh, no, you people shut up. I'm talking here. I always felt sorry for him in this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
he's
felt
so like, he's so simple. Like, wait, that was Shadow Weaver's idea, and he's
Yeah.
like, well, fuck you then.
yeah.
And then you get it too, like
I've
once
always
you,
felt a little bad for Montana,
Yeah.
honestly, because he's bad, of course, but like, he gets abused.
Yeah, but
for
he's
that
still
so
a space
much.
Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
here
he
we
doesn't
go.
deserve to get abused.
No.
No, I mean
What?
just with the
Yeah,
fingers,
just
too.
savoring, letting you know that you're just going to wither away, die a broken horse in a cell, the farthest away from civilization, your friends, the sun, and just Swiftwind just sits there and just takes it like a fucking man. Like,
What now?
I don't know.
God,
I
just
guess
the
Rick-
idea
Rick
of
Flew
any
got out.
animal like being in a cage like made me sad as a kid. So
Yeah.
hearing this description and then they add the tear, it's just
that
cry
was a
so bad.
wonderful
God,
mark. Yeah. Oh shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
fuck.
Because it really sells out that Swiftwind believes like this could be very possible. Like it's
It
not like,
seals the deal for the whole
Yeah.
scene.
that is the scene. That is what makes this episode. That's what made it so impressionable to me as a kid was the sequence. That and
Yeah.
thinking that Montana wanted She-Ra's help, like, oh man, She-Ra's gonna help Montana. And then he turns on her, asshole.
Yeah, of course he does. I always love it when when it's just Bo and Shira like going on
Yeah.
an adventure too. I like
It's a
that
fun
too. And
tag
they're like
team.
flirtatious and yeah, I always enjoyed that.
That's a good thing about Bo. He gets to hang out, flirt with all these beautiful women, with all these.
Bo's a
Colorful hairdo.
badass.
He is.
He's a
Him and
ladies'
Seahawk
man.
Bo, he is. Bedding down with Glimmer and Castaspella and Frosted and She-Ra and Adora. Like, he's got. I mean, he's the only guy in the Rebel camp outside of the farmers. But still, it's just like he's waking up. He's got pink hair tonight, purple hair tomorrow. Natasha's on Friday. He's got Spinnerella on Saturday. Like,
Man.
I wouldn't want to go anywhere either.
Rebecca brought up feeling sorry for Montana, and you kind of get more of that here when
Yeah.
She-Ra infiltrates the fright zone and finds Montana. Montana's like, "Help me!"
But then immediately backstabs her.
Yeah. Well, you got to think too. Like Montana went through that trap door a couple minutes ago. Like, how far are you going to fall until you finally land?
Well, you think too that water goes out the vents. There's probably like a current that's flushing that water out, which makes it a pain in the ass to get out of there, probably. But it's just nice to have a forced moment to think Montana's like thankful for Shira. Like, holy shit, Shira! Oh, I'll get you now. Like,
Yeah.
I love Montana's voice. It's very Orko-esque, of course, but I love his voice. And that shot.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm watching it. Was that delayed, or did that actually work?
No,
this time?
because
No, that was
you
good.
looked weird.
Okay. No.
Your head was down and you were like bopping up and down.
Oh, no, just watching.
I will say though that line delivery, I must tell Hordak, and then a little it could have been a bit better. That's just me.
I don't mind. I like knowing that he's still loyal to the very end to Hordak as much as Hordak. And Montana is by far the biggest whipping boy of the Horde in this series. Like, no one gets picked on more than Montana. But I love his design.
But
it
he's
never
still
affected
just a little weasel, and he'll go back to Hordak. Like a
He's
good
definitely
henchman.
Yeah, like Beastman. He's like the Beastman of this group.
Right back down again.
Yeah. I know, like how Bo is. I mean, it's sometimes he's definitely like a lot like that shot of like Swift with his head hanging down, like his neck chained. Like that's just a simple image that's just passed over. Like, oh, they could have focused on that more. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't have to get too violent and ugly. Like the mistreatment of an animal puts you like is public enemy number one in my book.
Absolutely. 100% agree.
I like
And you don't have to show anything. Just Hordak explaining it.
Yep.
That was powerful. More powerful than showing anything.
By the way, just now you could see that the frame wasn't properly framed, so you could see the edge of the cell.
Yeah, I like little things like that.
Yeah, Joe, Deuce, why don't you
it
fix
happens by accident.
Yeah, why didn't you fix it, man?
I wasn't in Germany.
That's no excuse. You're closer to Germany than we are. That's no excuse. I know we touched on Bo in like a character discussion. Was it last year or something like that? But definitely as a character, I think it'd be a lot of fun to explore.
Yeah. Yeah, people brush over him for some reason.
Like he's just
and
putz.
It's just fuck off.
Yeah.
Like they clearly have not watched the show. The people are like, oh, he's gay. It's like, he's the opposite of gay. Like, come on.
I'm like, okay, so where do you get your description of who gay people are? I just said that about He-Man. They said about Bo.
If gay men constantly flirt with women, then sure.
Oh yeah, clearly he's into guys.
Yeah, but the Errol Flynn mustache, Errol Flynn was clearly gay, so.
See, I always took, now do you guys think the Errol Flynn kind of inspired Bo or Seahawk? Because I always thought Seahawk
reminds me more.
Probably both.
Yeah, like the character Captain Blood that Errol Flynn played.
Yeah.
I kind of think of Seahawk is that.
I mean, I'd say a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Yeah, probably both.
Yeah.
I mean, because Bo was kind of a Robin Hood type character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much like how Green Arrow is a Robin Hood type character with an assortment of arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And loves saving the day, much like how. And I love how Bo is never shy. Like, all right, it's time for me to snap into action, save some babes. And
yeah.
I just love he never shies away.
Oh gosh, he loves showing off in front of
that's
kind
of like his biggest motivator is impressing the women.
Yeah, which when I watch this as a kid, like he's got the right idea. That's what I want to do too.
But he's not an asshole. He's
not at all.
He's it's not in a weird or creepy way. It's just like,
but
he's just happy to help them and to show off in front of them, you know. Yeah,
and because Chancellor's going to get a kiss at the end of it. There, I mean, who wouldn't, you know? But what the joke is like too is like he's constantly wanting to save the day, and yet like She-Ra is always the one to save the day, like to get Bo out of trouble.
Yeah, and rarely does his ego get hurt. Like we
No.
see his ego get hurt in like the Red Knight,
Yes,
but like
Well,
that's
because
from
the Red
another
Knight fucking
guy
cheats.
coming in and like yeah. But like when She-Ra or another woman like does something awesome, he's not like, oh fuck, a woman beat me. It's like
No,
he's,
no.
he's
No, yeah.
happy about it.
No, he's
Yeah,
totally.
he's not pushing
He's
her
very,
off the horse.
he's very secure
No.
in himself.
Yeah.
Oh right, you put your arms around me. And if I was Bo's like, whatever, you want to put my arms around you?
See,
What is-
this is a weird tonal clash right here because this scene looks horrific.
Yeah. No.
Because the minion is completely terrified for his life, and the scene is absolutely has this really insidious atmosphere. But the script is comedic.
Yeah.
Well, I take it as that he clearly understands this is a shitty gift. Like he knows what's in that package, so he's just like, Horde Prime's gonna let.
Just the hand coming out of the smoke too.
Yeah.
It's
It's
very,
beautiful.
And all the
animation.
glow effects went here.
yeah. I
I always love
love
the
it.
animation of his hand. It's so
Yeah.
so
And I love
It's
this
Stampede
too.
animation.
Yeah, which just shows how lazy filmation was.
Oh yeah, they clearly didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
And then the payoff, Hordak
Yeah.
finally goes through the trap, and
Right
Montana's
in
like,
front of
ha, ha, ha.
Montana.
We get
No
the
one
full
else is in
grin.
there. And I was happy for Montana as a kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, look
What
what
the
Luke is looking
fuck?
at. What? Oh man.
What the hell is that?
What
I
have
mean
we
that's
got here?
hot, but
Oh
like,
man, hear that? Rebecca's turned on by this beauty. This is awesome.
oh looky, you little pervert. No, it's not a pervert. It's fine. What was that from? That looked pretty cool.
Was it
Flash
Flash Gordon?
Gordon.
That's what I thought.
Flash
yeah.
Gordon. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I can't
animated
wait till we do a
movie.
Flash Gordon discussion on here. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey, Joe, before you close this out,
that was awesome.
I would like for you to scroll back and go to the 10-minute mark, please, of this
10-minute
no.
mark of what?
Of
Of,
this
of what we
episode.
just watched.
Okay, hold
You
on.
changed the music too. What did you change the music?
No, it's original music. What are you talking about?
Go to exactly
The
10
10
minutes.
minutes. Hold on. Do I have to turn this up or something, or what?
No,
Hmm.
just watch.
Yeah, just go to 10 minutes and then click play.
There's a deleted scene that Joe
All right,
that
hold
Deuce
on.
didn't tell us was in there.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hold on, I'm at 9:50, 51. Hold on.
Yeah, just play.
Just
Just
play
play
it
it from
there.
there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't want
just
you
play
to
from
skip
there.
over it.
Yeah, I don't want you to miss it. Are you watching it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I miss? I don't understand what I missed.
No,
Keep watching.
watch, Joe.
Watch.
Joe, watch. We don't want you to miss it.
What the hell? How did I not see that last time? What the fuck?
Because you ran away.
Yeah, you had to go check on Rick Poe to make sure Rick Poe
Oh
was
my
all right.
god, what a dork. I was like, what the fuck? I don't understand. What a dork.
I really
God
thought
damn.
Joe was gonna like ignore it, like what? What's the big deal? Nothing I
Please,
haven't
isn't it?
seen already.
I do this all the
Oh
time.
shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Oh Jesus Christ.
Ah, man. Well, out of 10, because James didn't do the reviews, of course, for the She-Ra episodes that were included in the book over here, so I won't bother to read that. But out of 10, what are you guys individually going to give this episode? Tyler, we'll start with you first.
I love it. I give it a 10. I think it's a simple story, a rescue story, but executed to perfection. And the speech alone, if nothing else, makes it like one of Hordak's finest moments of being the leader of the Horde.
100% agree. It's a perfect episode of She-Ra. It's got that, like Dushin pointed out, that humor in it, but it's not the stupid humor, like you get in things like, Flowers
Season
for
2.
Hordak, where it's way more goofy. But yeah, it's like the perfect tone of humor. Then you get that serious ass scene, which our fucking podcast ruined. As best it,
Yeah.
best it
Yeah.
could. Everything could fucking went wrong during that scene.
Yeah.
But no, God, that scene made me cry, and the fact that this was one of the episodes that I had as a kid, and one of the first episodes that I saw of She-Ra, it just means a lot to me. So, yeah, 10.
Way to go for ruining the moment, guys. Way to go,
Yeah,
Joe.
Joe.
What ruined the moment?
Uh,
Everything was fucking going wrong.
What happened? I got lost. I don't
You
understand.
left and then came back, and then Tyler dipped out, and then you were like, "What? Did Tyler
Then
leave on everybody else?"
Loki was flashing us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rebecca,
Well,
was
Joe.
this the tape you own, Rebecca?
I didn't own it. I rented it, but yeah, that's the one.
Okay, yeah. I read it. I thought you said you owned it.
No, okay. So my family were pirates, and they copied it for me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I can appreciate that.
I do not know if my family still has that tape, but I wish I
Oh, that'd
had
be
it.
great.
I wish my family had done that because I probably would have saved them a lot of money from Beyond Video if they just.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah, getting
kinda
the
surprised they
the
didn't
magic
do
window. Oh God, like this volume 2, I rented the shit out of both these tapes.
Joe,
good
what
memories.
would you give this episode out of 10?
I give it a 9. It's a great episode.
What stops it from being a 10 for you?
I don't know. I don't.
What-
I
was
really
it
don't.
saying
He
Loki's,
has watched half of it.
No, I honestly, just sometimes there's an episode that could really resonate with people that.
But then my
makes it a
blood
10.
racks up.
And yeah, no, it's not a bad episode. It's just I give it about a 9. It's a great episode, but
See,
I
that's
can't really
exactly
say.
that type of vague answer that people give at the conventions.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. There you go. But no, I give it a 9. It's a really good episode.
Well, 9's a
Right.
solid rating. If Joe would said like it's a 6, like what? But 9.
No, I
yeah.
didn't know if there was like a problem you had with it or certain scenes.
No,
So that's
no,
all. That's all I
no.
was like pushing for.
No problem.
Who's
with
your favorite character, Joe?
it. Mantenna?
Why?
In this episode or in the whole series?
In this episode, I don't know. It's first. No, I won't say the because you're right. If I say the whole series, I always say
Complex
he's done.
characterization
actually
of
his-
Montana and his struggle
actually
against them.
He's actually accomplished more than a lot of the other characters. But
Oh,
no,
I
it's
know
just,
what Joe. I know. See, I think of an argument Joe had way back in the day. Was just like me and Joe on the podcast because Joe would argue with She-Ra fans about how awesome Catra is, right, Joe?
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
Catra alone, Joe.
Oh yeah, you did you coined the term Catradora, didn't you, Joe?
Catra
pretty
Dora.
much.
Oh God.
Yeah. No, but
What's her name?
no, I just love seeing Mantenna, especially at the end, relish after being thrown in that fucking pit at least 4 times in the episode. It seemed like finally Hordak got in there. He looked so goddamn excited. I was just so happy for him.
Yeah.
That was probably like I said, I enjoyed the whole episode, but I always have enjoyed Mantenna in all of them. But go ahead.
It's a good point. Joe probably would have given it a 10 if he saw Loki streaking the first time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
very
true.
possible.
Deuce, what would you give it out of 10?
8 out of 10.
Oh, the low one so far. Why?
Yeah, but
just?
it's still a high rating.
I mean, it is,
It's
but
a high
why?
rating.
Why just an 8 though? What keeps it from being a 10 out of 10 for you?
It's just a little bit too heavy on the comedy and like in the opening, in the first act, there are some bits that where they use music that doesn't really fit the scene. Like when Grizzle goes to get his gift for Horde Prime and comes back, what plays is the original Snake Mountain theme.
Which
when
I know.
it should have been something more goofier
I
to
will say, I'm
accompany
glad
the
they
comedic
did-
moment.
I see. I disagree. Like I know what you mean by that, but I'm glad they didn't change it because the minute Grizzle's thrown out, it goes right into. I don't know. I just prefer they not play any goofy music. I really am glad that they didn't change it up to something silly, like when Orko like falls down, his eyes are rolling. Wow, 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 wow. You know that piece of music that's in He-Man.
Which plays during the Horde Trooper moment.
Yes. Music, yeah. If that piece of music had been played, I'm like, oh, nah. I think it's too soon. I just, yeah. I know what you mean by that, though. I get it.
I'm going to say 9 out of 10. I'm kind of with Joe, but in the same vein as Deucin. Like the comedy moments or the aspect that Montana's going through the door over and over, it does have the payoff, which is great. Him relishing Hordak, kind of getting a taste of his own medicine, is great. But yeah, I think the ending there with playing on the joke of the two ties for the two heads and doing that. I guess that takes me out of it just a bit from making it a 10 out of 10. But I get sort of too why you're doing that, because the animation and everything is scary enough that I guess you have to kind of diffuse it a little bit for your audience, which is at kids. You have to make it scary enough, but
Oh
not
god,
so scary.
if this episode did not have any comedy in it, it'd be so dark and it
Yeah.
would just have depressed kids and scared them and
And then Tyler would have
Yeah.
never watched it ever because it was too
Nah,
depressing.
well, no, House of Shikori is what scared the shit out of me. You know, a lady with blue skin and vampire teeth and black eyes. What the fuck?
but I
Yeah.
don't think that like the comedy took away from any of the serious
No.
parts.
It didn't, but I think for me that's
there
what
are
keeps
worst
it-
offenders.
Oh yeah,
There are worst offenders in that regard.
Yeah.
Joe,
But-
GSP is here.
What did you say?
hot dogs.
GSP is here.
What a dickhead.
Oh man. Well, I mean, what?
Sorry about the delay. I really apologize. It's
No,
been
no,
real
you're fine,
glitchy
Joe.
for me.
It seems to be gone.
I'm still experiencing. I still it's driving me crazy.
The deal when you took your earpiece out and you were looking out that way. John had made mention that his Rico trying to escape. Which
Nathan,
No.
your audio is funky.
my
So that
audio
was
is
Nathan.
funky.
It happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just me hearing that because it got
I
real.
guess it's just I guess
didn't
between
notice
StreamYard and YouTube this week everything's just kind of off.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
'cause
notice it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So what did
Yeah.
James say about the episode?
I'm not gonna. He didn't
Yes,
say
you
anything.
do. You have to exercise.
What?
The book
What?
is heavy.
James
It's excellent
didn't.
for exercise.
That wasn't James's review, so it's
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but still, it's his book.
no.
And just gone.
What
No,
are you-
I'm here. I got you. I'm right here.
what are you-
Fuck
what
this podcast.
What page would that be on? What page would
It's
that be?
not in
Is it in
that
this
one.
one or no?
No,
not in that
Dark
book.
Oh,
Horse
goddamn,
one.
I ain't got it.
That's
Oh,
all.
I didn't
that's
know
all
he did
He-Man,
everything in
Joe.
this.
Good
Ah,
God.
fuck. Well, I botched that. We're live, pal.
But didn't you buy that one?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh,
Go
it's
we'll go get
Fire
it.
Nice.
No,
Oh,
I thought you meant
cool.
did I say that by this? God damn it. What's going
Yeah, the
on?
whole set.
Badass.
Go get
I'm
it,
so
Joe.
fucking
So,
lost.
so
Okay.
Joe picks
No,
up a book that's all just He-Man and the Massive He-Man. I should play the clip.
Yeah.
Just play the audio clip. That is all just. And then he's like, "Yeah, She-Ra episode's gonna be in this book." What the hell, Joe?
It
And
just
then
shows you
you
Joe
didn't
never
catch the
read
other
the
part.
book. He
Douche
just
said,
got it.
Douche had said, "Did you buy it?" I was like, "Yeah." I thought he meant this book. Like, "Yeah, I bought it." He was like, "Go get it." I said, "But I got it right here." He said, "The She-Ra book." I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Goddamn, I'm getting over a
The
cold.
Dark Horse one, Joe.
The big
The complete
thick book.
edition.
I have mine's right here.
Oh, I ain't got. No, I ain't got that.
Well,
Okay.
Tyler, you grab it then.
Well, it means
Yeah,
I
you're
gotta-
strong.
Well, I know that, but
I just see his face. He's just like, "Oh, guys, don't really gotta do this."
well, all
Dare to
right, here we
flex.
go. Well, I'm not going to
Oh
flex because then people think I'm an asshole. I got enough going
So-
against
so-
me as it is. Looking the way that I do, people think I'm stuck up or stuck
Well,
on
I mean,
myself or whatever
that's
the fuck.
because that's because you always just have like that resting asshole face.
Which I'm like,
It's incredible.
like I'm supposed to walk around like Steve Martin in Parenthood or something like that.
Incredible how Joe sits on all those Foundation catalogs but doesn't own the Dark Horse book.
Well, those are sent to him for free. He didn't have to pay for those. and believe me, people, if you're interested in getting one of those, get in line because there's a lot of people, I'm sure, who want a free copy of that Joe promises them. But I think Joe's been banned from the post office. I think is what it is.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
done that. He keeps exposing himself, to the postmaster all the time.
Oh, does he?
And he's like, "Look,
I've
sir,
seen
I'm not
that there.
interested."
I see that.
He
Nathan.
stands there
Yeah.
like Loki, just
Yeah,
exposing it all.
and then he just lays on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let's see. I'm
Oh,
trying to
man. Yeah, you flip through that and find that. Jody,
And-
tell
wow.
the people what to do right now.
I was just gonna say while he's
Go
flipping
fuck
through, if you guys have
yourselves.
that was perfect. If you guys got any questions for
I
us,
want to hear Joe say that like serious, without like goofing, like just tell somebody to go fuck themselves. Like if they don't, like he's fed up with them, you know. Like Joe, like to say someone who's like an avid fan of you and wants to know if you like bugs, you know, like shows up at your front door and wants to hang out. Like, what would you tell them?
Are they bringing bugs to eat? Did you say?
Jesus Christ, you're supposed to say, go fuck yourself.
Oh, I thought you said
Joe got so
goddamn.
invested in this story. I'm telling you. Like,
I was thinking about free
I'm just
food
trying
or
to set
bugs,
him up.
like the tarantula.
Yeah, you already distracted him by saying bugs.
No, you like bugs?
Give me some food.
Did you wear green today, Joe?
Yeah. What do
I
you
feel like
say
roaches.
say, Joe?
Oh, well,
But yeah, if
the
you guys-
gentleman who gave it the review for One of a Horse gave it 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
gave it a
what-
Dushin
what-
review. Or
Well,
Yeah.
what do they have to say? Go ahead
Well,
and read
by
it.
having the Horde abduct Swiftwind, Bob Ford purposely is testing She-Ra for the sake of character development rather than as a plot device. Shadow Weaver's plan is the height of antagonism, and her trap is set with perfect precision. When She-Ra deciphers her cryptic gloating, we feel every ounce of the Princess of Power's shock and pain, and Hordak's later speech to Swiftwind is one of the cruelest, most heartless moments of the series.
Mm.
Swiftwind's rescue is actually fairly easy, considering the Horde's raised defenses, but still allows for some fun supporting scenes for Bo, Ever the Egotist, and Trapdoor dipping Montana. This episode puts She-Ra's love for her greatest friend under the microscope, and while it's good to see Swiftwind in the spotlight, the focus is more on She-Ra's loss than his capture. So it's a pretty good
Yeah.
description.
Yeah, that's a good review.
Yeah. I think, you know, for me and Rebecca, just that speech given to Swiftwind, just it hits home a lot harder. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah. No.
And I know we all have, like, you know, our episodes that, you know, Joe's all about the heart of a giant. I love Evil in the Plot, you know, because Joe's all about, you know, Ugly Ducklings and the Mud Lady in She-Ra.
go fuck yourself.
Enemy with my
There we
face.
go.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
What a shitty
Oh,
episode
shit.
that was.
All right,
God.
well, if any of you guys in the chat have any questions for us, shoot them up right now.
You
Yeah.
remember
I just
what, like,
said
one
shit, Penny
episode
makes
was
Jesus
it
Christ.
just me and Joe back then when we did our comparison of Sorrowful versus the Mud Lady?
Oh, I can't even remember. I can't remember.
Yeah. I think all we did was just argue about which was better, and Joe lost.
No, I won, but whatever.
No, you
in your
didn't,
mind, if
because-
you won, that's cute. It's cute if you thought you won, but you didn't. All right,
here-
well, hey, assholes, if you guys got any questions for us, put them
you
right
already
down
said
in the chat.
you already said that.
Yeah, Joe.
I don't know if they heard it with my delay
Hey, Joe,
and stuff. Just wanted to make
Joe,
sure.
Joe.
Joe.
Joe,
Yes,
Joe,
yes,
Joe.
What?
JSP is here.
Who's here? Did he just say JSP is here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just making sure you knew that. I don't know if you knew.
Yeah.
That.
All right. Check.
Here's a question from Philippe: Grizzlor versus Beastman, death match. Who wins?
That's a tough one, actually,
Beastman.
because Beastman can. Yeah, I was about to say.
I would
Beastman's
assume
pretty-
Beastman would be able
Depends
to
where they
control
are.
Grizzlor, right?
Well, if we're talking about in an open terrain, like not in a cage or something like that, where Beastman could call upon allies, you know.
But he can call upon animals if they're in the jungle. That's an
Yeah.
open terrain.
Would Beastman have any control over Grizzlor being a beast, or is Grizzlor too?
Oh, Grizzos is not an animal.
Yeah, I'd say no more than he would have control over, like, you know, Whiplash or Stinkor, you know, any of the more kind of
yeah, that's true. that's true.
animal-based characters. So,
But here's the thing.
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Grizzlor's pretty fucking tough.
yeah,
Here's the
that's
thing.
why I'm like, it's not the cut and dry.
Beastman.
Are you okay, Joe?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
What's
Yeah.
wrong?
No,
He's
that's why I was
He's
that's why I was
finally
laughing
cracked.
earlier. Actually, so
What?
He finally cracked.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
Joe, did
please let
someone
me
ask
go
you
get
if
a
you like
drink.
bugs?
I gotta go drink the water.
I would
Wait,
probably
wait,
say
Why
that.
not just bring the water with you, Joe? That's the
Or
second
drink the
time it's
piss
like, I gotta
bucket.
get a drink of water. You
He's gonna
know,
drink
bring it
or
with
Or drink the piss bucket.
you. Clearly, Red
or the
Bull is
use.
getting out.
I love
Yeah.
Grizzlor, but I feel like Beastman. I just don't see him winning against Beastman.
But here's the thing: Beastman has a whip,
No,
whilst Grizzlor has a gun.
that's true. If he had a gun.
Is that Joe laughing?
Is he okay? What happened? Write it in our group chat. I don't understand.
It must have been. Yeah. I can't even begin to. I have an idea of what they must have saw.
What the fuck is? Did you shit yourself?
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Oh, fuck. I can't stand this shit.
Yo,
He's,
Joe,
he's-
you
can't even
cannot
talk.
just jump out of the chat. Like, you have to tell me why you're cracking up after this joke.
Someone call a mental institution.
I've never heard him laugh this much before.
yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen Joe laugh that hard.
He's
oh,
gone
Lord.
insane. Put him
Oh.
down.
Yeah.
Oh,
can't
is
remember
this,
what we
is this
were
what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see.
God, Joe.
Sorry.
Uh,
Are you okay, Joe?
I
I'm
knew it.
okay.
I knew it.
yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Joe's
Go
gonna
ahead.
throw up.
Just 2 questions.
Okay, Rebecca Deuce, did you guys get it?
I got
No.
it.
Take a guess.
It just. All right. Anyway, Chris Carter said this episode would have been a 10 out of 10 if it featured an appearance
Oh.
by Buzz Cosby.
Chris, you're an asshole.
Oh, he didn't
That
sound like
made you
this.
wait,
Bill
wait, Joe,
Cosby.
Joe. That
Yeah.
made you laugh. What are you, a sick fuck or something?
What'd you say?
Are you a sick
Oh.
fuck or something? That made you laugh.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's the next question?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put this very grainy image. Febmon guy. I guess Febmon went to the school of saving images that Tyler went to. What action features would you like to see put into the Laughing Swan Inn from the mini comics if it was made? I sent you a pic for reference.
What?
I don't like that laughing swan. I like the one that's
I don't-
information.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one
that's-
just
that's
looks
kinda
lame.
weird.
It's too on the nose.
It's a little too girly.
Yeah. And the laughing swan information, like you just
Plus,
It's
she
a-
already has
It's a
like a toy
tavern.
swan.
It's a
yeah.
We already
yeah.
have a
It's-
toy swan, so we don't need another one.
Yeah.
I don't know what
just
features that would come up
too-
if they didn't make that.
it just takes the name too literal.
Joe, I don't know if you knew this, but JSP is here.
Well, thanks for joining us, JSP.
Zentron, a more serious question. Which of the Ladybird She-Ra books would you like to have had made into an actual episode?
I haven't read enough of them to
I haven't read any of them.
I have downstairs.
Joe burned me on the He-Man Ladybird books.
Oh, that really was an unfortunate introduction because Tyler's
And you chose
introduction.
it.
Yeah, I know, but
But
what's funny?
he's evil.
That was one.
Well, give a little more
actually-
context here about
Well,
it.
hold on. I actually experienced that for the first time with Tyler too, but with that being in that audio form, made it like
Oh.
a horrific experience. It was not narrated well. It didn't draw you in, and it unfortunately really turned Tyler off from it. But yeah, the other Ladybird books, they're good. They are good to read, and they did have other audio ones for all of them. But yeah, I gave him one, and I introduced to it, and he did not fucking feel it, and I can understand that because it didn't have any emphasis, no power, no atmosphere. It was unfortunate. Yeah.
I have not.
And
Yeah,
I've never-
unfortunately, I've not read enough of them. I have never gotten my hands on them, so it's just
Yeah.
something I do need to get.
I have all of them
into, actually.
downstairs, but
Oh,
I actually don't
no,
know
it's
the by
almost-
title.
It's almost like you should scan them or take pictures of them and send them
Yeah.
to Rebecca so she can
Sure.
read them
I
and
wanna see
form
them.
her own opinion on them.
Okay.
Oh, we know
Oh.
how that's gonna go.
That was so enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna happen.
Oh, God.
Might as well
Well,
say, fuck now.
I'm already
Go ahead.
harassing him to send me some Golden Girl stuff.
Well, I think Joe's enthusiasm is the way that it is because Thompson Hereford Farm asked this question.
What's that?
How's Joe taking the news of $1,000 Dollar Trees closing?
I really hope that ain't around here. That'd be bullshit. That
Well,
would, oh, that,
I hope they all close and you. just don't
no,
know
I
if
see
it's
that. That's fucking horrific.
I don't know how they're gonna like with the economy going up and shit. Like how it's gonna survive, how it's gonna stay $1.
Well, people don't want to pay $1.25 or $1.50. Then I'm sorry, people. You've gotten away with paying $1 for,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I hope this one stays. I mean, I was just there today.
I
I'd
hope for
lose my
your sake
fucking
it does
mind.
too.
Yeah.
You should organize a protest in support of Dollar Tree.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But you imagine, like Joe dies of protest, and what's he gonna look like when he's dying outside of the Dollar Tree, Nathan?
Oh, damn it.
Well,
I was,
E.T.,
I was doing something else.
He does it so quickly, and then
Well, I was, yeah, he's gonna look like.
no, not like that. The other one.
Close
them.
No, the other one.
No,
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Jenny.
This is Joe protesting before.
Yeah. He's collecting cans so we can buy stuff for $1.
He's writing down the names of everyone who wants to close it down.
And
Anybody else used to collect cans or bottles and get money for them? I used
Yeah.
to do that as a kid. That
Yeah,
was
I'm sure
great.
Joe
You get some
still
good
does
money.
it.
Good. All right.
No, actually, my dad and I used to do that, and there was actually a guy around town here that used to just go around and collect cans. So after a period of time, we started just saving the cans and just giving them to him, so then he could take them and do it and get the money for it. Was it you, Joe?
Pretty much. You know what's weird with some places and stores, beyond how, they, a lot of, it was the local marts around here where we used to do that. My dad would get comics from some of those places where they used to, and I remember this at some of the stores that had the video game magazines. They'd rip off the covers if they didn't sell at the store, and they'd send them so they could get some kind of compensation back. Yeah, and be stuck. I have a stack of fucking comics with no covers of old Superman comics and shit. And I'm like, oh God, I wonder, are these any of them rare? And how much money would they have been worth? Yeah, they're
I mean,
really, they're right
unless among the pile is Action Comics #1, then you don't have to really.
Probably
worry about
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a shit ton of them downstairs.
Imagine
And it's,
Joe, like little Joe in like the 1930s, wearing like one of those berets, and he's wearing like these, high socks, and I'm gonna run down to the market and buy a loaf of bread and a bottle of milk and come home right away, Papa.
you just, any
Goes
rare,
there, goes
Incredible
there,
Hulk?
sees the news, goes there, sees the newspaper, and goes, "Hitler is invading Poland."
Or,
And then Joe
No, but you-
enlisted in the army, but like, son, you're like Steve Rogers. We're saving your life here.
I
Joe's
think
mad
I'll
'cause
take
he
a
can't
video
enlist
one
in the
time, just a
army.
quick panning shot to send to you, all of you, because you guys are probably know the rare ones, because there's some Incredible Hulks in there, Captain America, Superman, Spider-Man. There's a whole assortment, no covers, but old as shit.
Oh, there are like there are certain key issues that people are on eBay selling. Like if you could find like I've seen like first appearance of Mysterio like missing a cover, and people still wanting like top dollar for it. Like
Really?
no, it's
No shit?
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought they were worthless. Okay.
No,
No,
they'll get a book like that graded,
Yeah.
and it'll still be worth several hundreds, if not a couple $1,000s for a.
Oh, shit.
And if it's in good condition and it's a
Okay.
key issue like a first
Yeah.
appearance, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
People
I'll
are
take it.
just like,
They even do things where they will get just a single page graded if it's
Huh?
from a key issue and it still goes for a decent
That's
amount of
fucking
money.
bizarre. Okay,
It's
well, I'll
dumb.
definitely get a video to show you guys and
Yeah.
see if any of them's worth
that's
anything.
why it's
Okay.
like no one on eBay wants to buy like a torn and tattered unless you were like there in person. But people will. I like the first time I saw Amazing Fantasy 15 with Nathan, half the cover was
Half the
torn
cover
off,
was torn.
and it was graded. And
Really?
the guy was asking, and
It
money.
was 600, I think. Is
was
what
it
he
just
wanted.
was that's all at the time?
Yep, $600. Remember,
Oh.
because I'm like, this is 600, or I can get the first appearance of Wolverine
Or
with the
for
cover.
300.
Yeah, it was like 375.
God, that was just 2007.
Yeah. Do you want me to go down to the basement and get it and show it to
Nah,
you?
well, if you go down there, don't come back.
Oh, okay. Here's a
Hey,
question.
Tyler, which Spider-Man issue was that? Was the one that you wanted? Issue
Well,
300.
Well, there's a bunch of them I want, and that's one of them. And Nathan's got that one too.
I do.
Well, maybe Joe has one.
That is
He might.
possible, but
I
it
think
might
he
be like how Ren said he had it too. He was like, no, I sold it for like $1 or something because I didn't want it.
I don't know, Joe. Yeah, Joe probably doesn't.
I doubt if do you remember what I'm not asking Joe to expose his age or something. I mean being sincere, like what time frame? What was it? Was it late 70s, early 80s, mid 80s?
Well, some of these, just to let you know, a lot of these comics that have no covers were like in the early 70s. Some of them,
Okay.
I can't remember, some were the
Okay.
later 70s, but there's a shit ton. There's a big stack of them.
Okay.
Did you
I'd be
read
very
any
curious.
of them?
As a kid, I might have read a couple.
I was
but
like, do
yeah,
I look like I know how to read?
Couple.
Holy
you,
shit!
as a kid, you have this big giant pile of comic books, Marvel comic books, and DC comics, and you read only a couple. What's
Well,
wrong
the
with
thing
you?
is, if I did, I just didn't retain all the information. You know, it's fuck. I can't help it. I should just.
You were
fuck,
too
I'm gonna grab
busy
the stack.
hurting
While
yourself
you're
in
getting
the
questions,
street.
I'm gonna grab a stack. One of the stacks. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he had to go get more water.
He could. He only read a few issues. Like, what the fuck?
Well, we can't expect
fair.
much out of Joe.
What a
I think
weird
it's just
man.
Kind of,
yeah, accurate. Well, Joe's not here. I want to tell him JSP's asking this question because JSP is here in the chat, and this is for me. When I started collecting classics, did I start from most expensive to least, or vice versa? There was there was really no rhyme or reason to it at all. Really, a lot of it was I want to get your core characters first and then start to expand upon that, and then a lot of it too was just sort of correlating with starting to do the show, being on camera more, doing Fans of Power with Joe and Tyler, and it would be a mini comic or watching an episode and be like, oh yeah, this one shot character, da da da, and then the list would just start to accumulate. Yeah, no rhyme or reason to it at all. I just that would be because it fluctuated a lot too, going from expensive, because some of them would not be as expensive. Like when I got Granomir, that was the Green PowerCon exclusive. I only paid $75 for that at the time. I'm like, holy shit, I'm spending a lot of money. Go look it up now. Just the green one, and then look at the red one. And,
that kind of makes me curious what the red one's going for right now.
yeah.
There's like a bunch of Superman ones here from like 72 so far. A lot of like some Superman ones from 72.
You're not even showing them on the
Superman,
screen so
Lois
we can look
Lane.
at them.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was just throwing. But here's another one from 72. Here's the Amazing Spider-Man and some fucking
Hold it right.
blade
Okay,
of the.
I got
I
that
don't know
one.
what this is.
Yeah, and I have that one. I have that issue. Yep.
How can you
Here's
look at that
a
splash
Captain-
page and not
Captain
read
America
it?
one. I don't know.
Now begins the nightmare. That's classic Red Skull there in the green outfit.
Yeah, look how cool that looks. And you
Well, you know what I
read
mean.
couple.
But yeah, I know. There's like I said, there's a
Isn't it
lot
Captain
of
America
fucking
and
things. I
Falcon?
think there was even another Captain America,
Yeah,
and I know
that
there's
looks amazing.
Incredible Hulk ones.
I like how
Wait, where's-
Joe has
Oh, wait, here's
emphasized
another
Incredible Hulk
Spider-Man one.
because he watched the TV show.
Yeah. Squash goes the spider.
Here's
I
this.
recognize that one right.
Here's
Come
oh,
on,
I got a
man.
Daredevil one. Daredevil.
All right.
Cool.
Here's here's an Incredible Hulk one. Wait, get that
Don't shit your
fucking thing.
pants.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold it in, Joe. Max.
Here's an Incredible Hulk.
Cool.
Mad.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, it's just like a shit ton of different comics. There's another
what
one.
the fuck was
Wait,
that?
Hey, was that a duplicate?
He's flashing
Yeah,
by like the
I
most
think
rare
that-
I
expensive
think
one.
that
That'd
one
be
was
so
a-
funny.
That was a duplicate, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so there might have been
Captain
duplicate on
America.
that one.
First appearance of Green Goblin here.
I know, he like throws that one away.
Fuck, there's
Ah, this
even
one
a
looks
Flash.
Yeah.
Even got a Flash one. So
All right.
and a
X-Men
Fantastic-
number 1. How'd that shit get in here?
fantastic, Fantastic Four.
It's like you're seeing this for the very first time, Joe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh
is.
my God! Wait a
Sting of the
second. Wait a
Scorpion. I
second.
know that one.
Wait, hold on. It's weird, and you guys are gonna be like, "God damn it, Joe! You had something all along." But I got a Conan the Barbarian.
Look at
Oh,
that.
sweet.
Oh, hey, how about
Dork.
So I did have a Conan. So this, like I said, this is just some of them. There's a shit ton of them.
You know
down
what?
There, though.
We should review that issue the next time we tackle Conan.
Yeah. Okay.
Joe has to figure out which
Because-
one it is, though.
Yeah. Woo, you can smell right through the mask too. I can smell.
I love how
smell
Joe
that.
instinctively wanted to smell his fingers first.
Yeah.
You didn't
Oh, yeah, there's no
comics.
comics.
And it was a big, like I mean, he wanted to make sure that we heard his nostrils.
You gotta
flaring
smell
like
that shit.
How
Yeah,
can
I mean,
you
that's
smell
a-
through
that's-
the mask?
He wants to make sure he didn't get the hooker stench.
That's right. Hey,
I
kid,
imagine
Scooby Doo.
Joe has cupped quite a few hookers and just Oh man.
Even some Scooby Doo action. God damn it!
Hey,
So,
is
fuck.
that Marvel or Gold Key?
He don't know.
Hey, it says on the copyright note.
It probably is Marvel because I'm seeing Marvel stuff advertised in here.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah. There you go. So,
John
yeah.
Darren said, Joe, just look at the pictures. You don't have to read it if you don't want to.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, what was that? Something that said 1972?
Oh, yeah.
Did it took
No,
off?
yeah. Joe was a kid. Joe was a kid in like 1948, all right? We've already established.
Exactly. Yeah, this was just stuff.
Joe was helping
no,
collect
Joe-
scrap
no.
metal during World War II.
No. Here's the thing. Joe was mentally delayed.
Shut up. I was given a lot of these by my dad though. So yeah. There you
No,
go.
well, so there is some value to that, even if it's not monetary. You
Absolutely.
owe it to yourself, Joe, to just go through some of those and actually just read them for the sake of.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll,
And give me
I'll,
those duplicates.
I'll teach you if you
Even
want
the
me to.
duplicates. I didn't realize it was duplicates.
Nathan's with Joe like, "Teh."
Yeah, I was gonna make that joke. Yeah, on top of it. Oliver Belmont, Tyler, martial artist, Billy Blank, Cynthia Rothrock, Matthias Hughes,
Mateus Hughes.
Mateus. Sorry, I mean whatever. If Joe can't read, I can't read either. Kurt McKinney and Michael.
Kesey.
Mike. Okay, there you go. Or a martial arts film
Haven't heard of
called The Last Kumite, coming out on DVD May 2024. Plan
Yeah,
to buy it?
I'm aware of it because I know Oliver Harper's working on it. I think he's like gonna be like the editor on it. When I first heard
Hopefully
it,
it's good.
I was intrigued, but when I saw the trailer, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's
That's a brisky movie at its finest. So we'll probably all watch it together.
yeah. I mean, I get where they're doing it. It's a throwback to the classic like 80s and early 90s like martial arts films because all those names have been in like a lot of the straight to video tournament martial art films like Cynthia Rothrock, Mateus, and Michael Kesey, who played Tong Po in Kickboxer, and he was also in Lionheart, and his brother played the villain Attila in Lionheart and the Mongol in The Quest. So there's a lot of and Mateus Hughes played the villain in I Come in Peace. He was in Kickboxer too. So the list just goes on and on. It's cool that they're doing it, but it just didn't look very good from the trailer, at least, So,
Yeah.
but I love Oliver Harper's videos. He's a big live action movie fan. He loves a lot of the canon movies. I love his work, so I think it's cool that he's doing that. But I'm like, I'll probably pass on this. But Stan Bush is going to be doing like a songs for the movie and stuff like that. And he did the music for or songs for Bloodsport, the Touch for Transformers the movie. A song for Kickboxer, like Streets. I love Stan Bush. Like, listen to, he gets you pumped up. Does anyone else know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, of course, Rebecca's like, I don't know what that is.
No, I like some kung fu movies.
I'll check it out, but I'll watch it in the sense of expectations being lower for it. But
Gotcha.
but that's kind of in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, but for me, like, if I want to watch this, I want to be invested in it, like I am when I watch. Which I'm curious, has Rebecca ever watched a Van Damme movie?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't think you had.
Yeah, I watched
I
it.
I figured you'd be all like hot and bothered.
I like
I watch Street Fighters.
I like Cyborg.
Oh, she's adorable.
She said she watched Cyborg.
Oh, she did. Okay, so she watched Cyborg. Okay, Cyborg, Street Fighters.
What's the cop one?
Time
With
Cop.
Mia Sarah? Yeah, Time Cop.
Time Cop's all right. I haven't watched it in a while, but I remember enjoying that pretty good. But you got to watch Kickboxer.
I watched that when I was a kid, and
Bloodsport.
that was the first time I learned what sex was.
It was Time Cop, like the opening scene in Time
Yeah.
Cop, like when he's fucking his wife.
Yep.
There's a sex scene in Time Cop.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
How the hell
Although
did
if
I
Van
miss that?
Damme's in it, she was showing his ass at some point.
Yeah, it's pretty much in his contract. Van Damme has to show his ass.
Yeah.
In the,
Well, I'd love to hear
in
what
the
Rebecca thinks about Bloodsport, Kickboxer,
Lionheart.
and Universal Soldier. Like
Death
Van
Warrant.
Damme versus. Oh yeah, God. Dolph and Van Damme duking it out in the barn at the end of Universal Soldier fucking rocks. It's awesome. And Dolph is so good in it. He's such a great asshole in the movie.
Yeah, no,
He's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, watch Universal Soldier first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
Here's a question from Chris Carter. In the spirit into the gimmicky aspect of St. Patty's Day, what are your favorite Masters characters that feature a prominent green color scheme? Triclops, Cobra Khan, Whiplash, etc.
Lizard Man.
Triclops? Yeah, Lizard Man. You got Triclops. You got
King Hiss?
Octavia. You
Leech?
got Double Trouble. Peekaboo. I'm naming some characters. I know some of you aren't going to name.
Well,
Merman.
who's the favorite for everybody?
Oh, the favorite
Yeah.
Triclops. It's hard to choose because there's Lizard Man and
Well, hey, I chose Lizard Man, so you represent Triclops because he's my other.
yeah,
favorite.
Triclops is
Yeah. So we're balanced out here.
They're all great.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're all
They are.
great.
I guess you could say Manny Faces because his face is green at some point.
Yeah, well,
so.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say
Yeah, when his-
Battle
Battle Cat.
Oh yeah, the Battle Cat. How the fuck can we? Yeah,
It's like Vince calling the battle
Yeah,
cat
he's doing.
Cringer. Yeah.
Yeah, like Vince McMahon doing like the role like the name and
Survivor Series.
Yeah, Survivor Series. It's Battle Cat. You know,
Yeah.
Like a padlock. Oh, goddamn. We get Nathan to do like a roll call as Vince, like naming off,
Dude,
He-Man
I did that
characters.
once for when you guys had the topic. Oh, you're gonna do that Survivor Series thing, and you had the teams, and I did.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Someone in the chat was like, "What did you just? What?" They didn't understand
What?
me. I guess I was like,
I think
"Oh,
it's back
okay."
when we were trying to be so ambitious, like what we thought we was doing was pretty cool and original. I guess people were like, I don't know what this is. You know?
Perfect Staff asks here, who's the lamest character you actually would buy if they made an action figure?
There are no lame He-Man characters.
Mine is Chef Allen.
Oh God.
Well, the thing is, if they made a
Chef
Chef Allen
Allen
action
for the
figure,
win.
I wouldn't get an action figure with it. So if there's a character I don't like, I wouldn't get an action figure.
Yeah, why would you want to figure Chef Allen anyway? Period. Like Danielle would say that shit all the time.
Crackers.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm sure if a Chef Allen Origins figure popped up,
Would
Joe
you buy
would be like,
Crackers or Star
I'm
Child?
on
Joe,
it.
would you buy a Star Child action figure?
I'd buy
They-
crackers. Fuck, I'd probably have to buy them all, but I'd actually buy.
See?
I'd
You
like to get a
dork.
crackers fucking figure.
You didn't say
mean,
Star
I'd
Child.
fucking
Would you
love it.
buy a
Like, give
Star
me Crackers.
Child action figure?
Star Child, that's one I would buy, and I'd probably give the Mighty Spectre treatment. Just hide it in the background where I can't see
Yeah,
it.
the
But
Mighty
I'd have
Spectre?
to
Give the
have
money
it just.
and let Mattel think it's a good idea. That, I'm glad you made this because I'll buy it. They don't give a fuck what you do with it.
Yeah, I'm that goddamn completist.
Magically
I
now
gotta
they're gonna
Yeah,
you know,
you might as well be in bed with Ted
it's gonna be
Biaselli
on
and
Walmart
and,
Con or whatever the fuck
whatever
it is
that other
y'all are
asshole
talking
is.
about.
I love how both of you
Blah, 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 blah,
simultaneously are shitting on Joe in different ways. It's nice.
Next
Rebecca-
Walmart Con is gonna have fucking Star Child and crackers and
And Joe's
Chef
gonna brag
Allen
about
and all these guys are
Rick
gonna be like,
Hogan.
"Oh, I gotta get it!"
Oh,
No,
man, I'm
no.
sorry, Rick. You didn't get to get it, but I got one of each. I'm
No,
not gonna
here,
do anything
no,
with them.
here it is. It's the whole thing. It's like, guys, 2025 Walmart Con, Master Universal Origin, Chef Allen figure. And Joe's sitting there like, Rick, I just got one. Did you get it? And pans to Rick, and it's just like his skull. 'cause
Yeah, he's like the guy
already
in Seven
decayed.
attached to the bed.
Did you get one, Rick? And then-
I can totally see Joe, like Norman Bates, talking to the dead body.
Yes.
Rick Bone,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then he puts on like Rick's hat and out walking in his house acting like him.
That's fucking great. I love it. fuck.
Oh man. I swear now I won't be able to watch Psycho and not think of This Is Joe Amato and
Rick
Rebecca's
Bone.
Janet Leigh. Yeah.
There's actually an episode of Boy Meets World where Eric gets a roommate and he's like, "Oh, this is great," and blah blah blah. And the guy's sitting there and he's like, "Yeah, you really need to meet my bird." And the bird is dead, and he brings it in, and then after that, there's a whole other thing. He starts talking to his ma. He's like, "Ma, you're never gonna believe this." And and Eric's like, "Wait, your mother's here?" He's like, "Yeah, let me go get her." That's Joe. That's
Yeah.
Joe. Absolutely. 100%.
Oh,
The Survivor Series episode you guys did was great. So hey,
Thanks, Chris.
Is it talking about the one we did like way back when? Like
yeah,
AJ?
way long
Okay, I
long
know what he's
time
talking
ago.
about. So
That was ages ago.
I thought you were a true fan of the podcast, Rebecca. Like we brought you on because we
can't
thought you
remember
watched all.
episode you guys made.
Have you watched every episode we've done?
No,
Why are you here? Why did we bring you on?
Oh
She's
shit!
just like all those influencers.
She's a, oh no, she's a poser.
Man, Fedmon says
Figure.
Chuck Norris just turned 84. Oh yeah, go ahead.
What-
Ron.
what-
What
what'd
was
you
that?
say?
No, hang on.
What?
Yeah, what's that?
So I got a Thundercats figure. Never watched an episode of my life.
Oh, I want to hear Rebecca do more impressions of the dickheads who like, oh man, I got Spy Tracks, don't
No,
watch the
dude,
cartoon.
no.
Whoa,
Hey,
you know what I read on
Oh man,
Wikipedia?
it's awesome, man. I mean, because he's old and he came out in the '80s. Subscribe to my channel.
Very cool. Very cool.
And I got look, it's Tyler. I got Mantor. See, look, we're both holding up at the same
Oh
time.
man, I got Spy Tracks. These guys win. What do you think about that, Joe? You gonna subscribe to my channel? You gonna give me some money? You get some of that
Christ.
Mattel money?
Oh shit, we're
So we
experts.
can make more shitty origin figures all disproportionate.
He's got
Subscribe to
Godzilla.
Nathan's Godzilla channel.
Actually, it's Gojira.
Oh,
Gojira.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Godzilla.
Well, here, subscribe to my Scoliosis He-Man
Yeah,
channel.
that's what I was gonna say. That's the way
You know,
That
It-
is just
it
such a
supports the
fucking
cause of
sh-
scoliosis. Help
How did
He-Man
they
get
not
better
see
by
that?
subscribing to my channel.
Yeah.
How did they not
Uh,
see that? My God, what a
Cancel
design.
them.
I'm sure the dickheads at Mattel like, oh my God, another variant for PowerCon next year. Now,
All proceeds to Tyler's Patreon this month go towards scoliosis research and and development.
yes, at the Will
Sure.
Rogers Institute. It's sponsored by Tom Lee.
Yeah, for the $75 tier.
Yeah, you can get your gift pack of popcorn and sorry for $75 to support the.
Oh, I love that shit.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Every fucking time too. Here's Tommy Lee Jones. He's gonna be
Yeah.
talking about the Will Rogers Institute.
And he's standing there so awkwardly, like,
Yeah, and it's just that little shitty box. It's like this little
Yeah, a
little bit
concession
of
pack, this
popcorn.
little pissant thing. Even Joe wouldn't be happy with it. What the fuck? I get this little pissant soda, this little cup of popcorn, and a piece of fucking candy. Fuck
Chris
Tommy
Carter-
Lee Jones.
Chris Carter says, yeah, the Survivor Series episode. That's when Nathan pissed off Tyler by comparing Jitsu to the Red Rooster in Web Store.
He did that.
Tito
did
Santana.
What a hell of a memory! Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's impressive. You know that, and it makes me mad at my best friend for saying that kind of shit.
He's mad all over again.
Yeah,
Either that or
God,
Chris Carter
what an asshole.
just watched it recently again.
God, I am curious. Do our listeners ever go back and listen to episodes again? Like when they listen to one, do we have rewatch value? That's what I wanted to our listeners. Not people just now, but people who decide to listen to tomorrow or next Friday or whatever. Like, I'm just very curious. Unlike Rebecca, who doesn't take time
I'm
to watch
looking up
all
who
of
the
her
Red
episodes.
Rooster is right now.
Oh God.
Oh, see, here's about. I want to see the cock. That's all.
It's literally just Red Rooster. So what's
It
the
was
Red
a
Rooster?
horrible gimmick.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Red Rooster WWF, and
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
see.
Okay,
What
it's a
a-
saloon.
What?
I
a
googled Red
terrible
Rooster and it's a restaurant in Red Rooster.
No, Red Robin. You mean Red Robin?
No, there's something called a Red Rooster.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a restaurant called Red Rooster. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
When Rebecca says Red Rooster, it sounds like she's channeling her Annie Jodie Foster. Like,
Red
I'm talking
Rooster.
Right.
Yeah, Red Rooster. What's something the Red Rooster says?
Is Dushin still awake? I haven't heard him speak in 45 minutes.
hot dogs.
But
But just been so fucking quiet.
yeah.
Have that looky.
There's
Okay.
there's the Red Rooster.
Rebecca, does
Wow.
that turn you on? Is that you think that's
No.
hot?
what's with
No, I'm
that
good.
hair?
Because he's supposed to look like a rooster.
But
hair.
wouldn't a mohawk be sufficient for that?
Oh, it
Well,
was
it's
just
kind of what, and he would bob around the ring too.
Like he's walking like a rooster.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
it actually started off with the rooster corner. Dun, 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 and he,
Wait,
oh my God.
did you just make that noise?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah. That was the.
All right, well,
Nathan, clip it.
you clip it. You're the one that does all this shit.
That's how it's his theme song started. Oh, what a dumb fucking gimmick. Why did they think? I don't get it. I just remember that time. It was horrific.
Speaking of the Tyler asking about us having rewatch value, this comes from JSP Joe. I don't know if he's here. I don't know if you knew that or not. Your best rewatch value is when something funny happens, like when Joe was sick at the end of an episode for eating too many donuts.
I did go bananas with that.
I
Yeah.
remember him doing that. Was I not here for that?
Yeah. No, you were here. I'm pretty sure.
I remember him
I think-
drinking all the Alfredo sauce that no
Yeah.
one told him to drink.
No, that was
And
the
that
thing.
was quick.
No, that was a bet. If he drank it, I would send him
Yeah.
like $5.
Oh, I didn't know. I fucking
No, you said
why
you
is he?
No, he said he
$10?
sent me $10, and
Yeah.
he even paid for the Alfredo
you-
sauce. And
Jesus Christ, Joe, you did
I
that for
remember
$10?
Greatest sauce. I don't remember the
hell
$10.
yeah!
God, you're worse than a cheap hooker.
But you
Fucking
know what Joe will
$10?
do
Yeah.
for $5?
Yeah.
He'll blow blues, but the nudes are free.
No, I mean that's $10, man. That's fucking $10. I could get myself Popeyes, other food.
God, you
That's
must be hanging
fucking
out at truck
great.
stops all the time, Joe.
By the way, I went by Popeyes. I don't.
Oh, I
Goddamn, was
thought
it
he
last
gonna
week?
talk
I'm
about
trying.
truck stops.
No. They have some new honey barbecue wings. Holy fuck! Best goddamn thing ever.
Look at
Honey
Rebecca. She's
barbecue
sitting
wings
there
at
listening.
Popeyes.
I'm zoned out.
Like
Rebecca,
she's putting a gun to her.
like,
Fucking here goes the goddamn food conversation. But they're delicious. If you guys ain't tried that, get the honey barbecue wings up.
Joe hanging out at his local Popeyes right there.
Here he is at a truck
Oh,
stop.
Yeah.
My mask.
And Joe's offered to give Seabass some free balloons.
Yep.
oh shit.
I can see Joe like showing up at Jenny's at her house wearing like looky socks, like rainbow socks, and just standing in the doorway like that. Yeah.
Oh no.
Jenny.
She just slams the door in his face.
Jesus Christ.
Here,
Oh,
Rebecca, go ahead and plug your ears right now if you'd like. Yeah, go ahead and just look away for a second. Philippe asked, "Are you guys liking The Rock's heel turn?"
Rebecca, what do you think?
Yeah,
You know,
Wrestler?
The Rock's heel turn. Yes, I am very much into. I'm trying to bullshit. I'm trying to be one of those YouTubers.
Oh,
Yes,
that's-
I'm
well,
very
yeah.
much
Say
into-
it
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
remember The Rock's
let's see
Yeah,
it.
heel
let her go.
Let's
turn.
see it.
Let's see what she does.
Yeah.
here.
What do you think about The Rock's heel turn, Rebecca?
You know, when that happened, it was a very interesting time because I was just a wee lass at the time, and
No, it's going on
it's
right
very
now.
shocking to see.
No,
or
it's
very
happening
shocking.
now. No,
Oh, it's happening now.
yeah, he's a heel now.
Well, she's speaking for the aliens in her head.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's why she said I was a wee lass like last week.
oh,
She's
yeah.
speaking for,
I
she's
am a
speaking
wee
for the
lass
aliens in her
still.
head.
I mean,
As I am
I mean,
4'10", I'm still a wee
Rebecca,
lass.
when you were a wee lass, The Rock was a heel at that time, but he's
Yes.
a heel now. So, how do you feel about The Rock currently being a bad guy in professional wrestling?
I don't like The Rock in anything,
Yeah.
so I don't care what he's doing.
Oh, say it like Jodie Foster.
Is he still wrestling?
Well, he
Yeah,
just
he's
came,
back.
he just came back.
Well, just for the yeah.
Just for this
Don't-
bit, and then he'll probably leave again.
And he's
He'll
playing
go back
like
to
a bad
making
His
guy.
movies
I'm
weren't doing
surprised
good.
he's playing like a bad guy, honestly, because normally he's like, "Gotta be a good guy. Everybody's gotta like me. I gotta be funny and goofy, and no one can take me seriously."
See,
That's
she
my
knows-
impression
she
of The
knows.
Rock.
Well, that's a great one because he sucks.
Can you raise one of your eyebrows? Nope.
Yeah, I can.
Nope, you're raising them both. Nope.
I can't do it.
Can anybody else raise an eyebrow?
I can do it. I can do
All
it.
right.
I can, but I can't show you, but I can do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can. Look at me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was waiting for that to go on Skeletor's face. I'd be like, no,
that
fuck
would have
way
been
did
pretty
you have that?
brilliant if you did. Oh man, I so the thing is, when he's on TV and he's cutting the promos, I don't know if we talked about this. We may have touched on it. He's kind of out of place. Like he promo wise, he's of his time period, and it seems like everything's evolved past him. But he's doing social media stuff, and he's saying like "fuck" and everything. And I had read today, or maybe even yesterday, that the talent is kind of annoyed because he can go on social media and cuss, but we can't do it on social media, and when we're on TV, we can't do it. So
Right.
why
It's
is The
kind
Rock
of like a
get to do
double
this?
standard bullshit.
Well, he's on
now
the
that
board
part
now.
Of
He's
yeah, now
making
that's what I'm
decisions.
saying. Now he's part of
Yeah.
that TKO, but I also don't like that beyond in social media, but on the programs. When he's doing these cutting his promos, he is cussing where they're always saying you shouldn't be cussing, like on TV, even if they edit them or bleep it. But sometimes things slip through, and yeah, I just his promos they're not the same like they used to be.
They-
Well,
and
they
it
weren't
does
good
feel
back
out of
then
place.
anyway.
Yeah,
But
well, I think that's kind of the when you in hindsight you go back and you look at it, it was very samey. Like everything, Rudy Poo, turn it sideways, over and over and over again. He's doing the same shtick, and it just seen it too many times.
It's very pussified. Like his promos were just, he would say the most like
It just
unthreatening
doesn't hold
shit.
up. It doesn't hold up. at
No,
all.
it wasn't good back then. It's not good now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tyler's never really liked The Rock. I would.
I had a brief period where I genuinely liked him, but his promos turned me off because it was embarrassing, the shit he would say.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't imagine Arnold or Stallone saying that in a movie when they're trying to sell being a tough guy.
Exactly, and people
like-
compared them to him to them, and I'm like,
It's insulting.
Yeah, but on the bright
He's-
side, at
he's
least he wasn't at the Oscars.
Oh, you're talking about John Cena.
John
Yeah.
Cena. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That was demoralizing. I don't even know why they had him do that. That was stupid.
What did he come out
Views,
there?
Joe, the views.
I mean, if
he
you,
was there naked and
no one
covered
was
his
getting
crotch.
slapped at the Oscars this year. They had to do something.
No, he was naked, Tyler. He was completely nude, but he covered his crotch area with some
There you go.
yeah, like basically a look.
Yeah.
It
What,
was just
so-
it was stupid. It's like
That you pick another guy who can't act worth the fuck to come out and be
Uh,
naked at the Oscars.
I don't think
he
I've
has his
ever seen a
moments.
John Cena movie.
Or you don't need to. You don't need
What
to.
has he been in?
well, he's done
Transformers
Peacemaker. And I admit
Bumblebee.
that series
12
Peacemaker.
rounds.
I actually did
The
enjoy
Marine.
it. I did enjoy it.
What is
yeah,
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker was okay. It wasn't bad.
What is it about?
Yeah, Peacemaker was
About
good.
the Peacemaker.
It's a DC character.
It's a TV series that they have on whatever the hell it's on.
HBO
I
Max.
can't remember, but they're going to be doing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on
and it
NBC,
actually brought
Joe.
in huge.
God, I can't keep track of that.
Yeah, it
Somebody
brought in
said
big
that.
ratings.
I saw a clip recently from that show. It's lame.
It's not that bad.
I
though.
liked it.
It's
No,
not-
it's like there's
I liked it, yeah,
his
I
sidekick gets tortured and he's like, I'm not gonna tell you anything. You can do whatever you to him, but
You'd
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
see
tell
the-
you anything.
you'd have to
it's
watch it.
It's
It was-
a told joke, but it's just done in
Right back.
a sadistic manner.
It was actually
Like,
good though, Dushin. It
I
was.
was like, oh,
you have
God.
to see it. It was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
You gotta see the
I actually
context
enjoyed
of
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah, Nathan and I agree on that. That was it's not bad, and they're doing a season 2 because it was big ratings and everybody enjoyed it.
I
Yeah,
I
it was
don't have any opinion on the guy because I've literally never seen anything that he's been in.
He
No, I can
does
understand that.
he does a lot of comedy stuff, but I don't mind him too much. There was it's not super great by any means, but there's a movie on Prime, Ricky Stenicki. It's got him and Zac Efron. There's a couple other people in it too. The names.
Is it action or what kind
No.
of?
It's a comedy movie, but he does.
Is it okay?
He does, yeah, it's
Okay.
it's not amazing, but it's all right. It's a good way to
Okay.
kill like an hour and 40 some minutes. It's not
Okay.
bad. I don't
And
mind him.
there's also Transformers Bumblebee.
That
I've
Bumblebee's
not seen
actually
any Transformer movies.
Bumblebee's good.
Except
I didn't
for the-
mind Bumblebee.
80s cartoon ones.
Yeah, like that's the only live action movie that you need to
Yeah,
Bumblebee?
that you can watch. Yeah,
yes. Watch
The rest
Bumblebee.
are shit.
Yeah.
I trust you
I
guys
agree.
on that.
Yeah, I agree. Bumblebee's the only one I like.
Yeah.
The others were pretty
Bumblebee is
horrific.
the only one that
Has
remotely
heart.
approaches the original cartoon.
Yeah, and it has a heart to it.
Yeah, and
That's
had it not been for Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, the movie would have been a complete reboot. But he kept insisting, it has to be connected to the Bayformers.
Yeah.
So it's like a pseudo
Can we get
sequel,
past
but not
those
really.
now? Like those, it's been like what 20 years are coming up on it.
That's the
since
thing.
the
As
first
long
one?
as long as Lorenzo is involved, these
Lorenzo
movies
Di
must
Bonaventura,
continue.
fuck him.
Yeah. Like
He ain't my
he's also
shit.
the reason why Cobra Commander can have his hood anymore.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Bumblebee. That was like the only good Transformers live action. movie.
Well, and
Yeah.
honestly, if it wasn't for that Cybertron scene, I mean, it's a passable movie, but because I've yet to rewatch it, you know,
It holds up. I liked it. I watched it, I think, like a year
well,
or
it was
so
better
ago.
than the horse shit that we got beforehand. But honestly, that Cybertron scene, I would have paid full ticket price to watch that on the big screen, and done the way that Deucin had done it. Like Deucin did his version of that, which is fucking phenomenal. I would have paid a full ticket price just to go and watch that sequence and then get up and leave.
Yeah.
Because it was so cool to see Cybertron look good and all the Transformers in their classic G1 style, not fucked up with flames
Oh,
and all these
cool.
other ridiculous Bayformer versions.
They're like
And-
the
With
Bionicles.
bajillion
That's what they remember,
details.
those Bionicle toys. You remember that shit?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
and I've gone back and rewatched that sequence quite a few times just because it was so cool to see Soundwave, Starscream, Shockwave.
How they should
Rewatch,
look.
Oh, wow.
rewatch the movie. It's good. It holds up. It's fun.
I remember it was fine, but I'm like John Cena getting up after being punched by Transformers. What the fuck?
It's John Cena.
Oh, because you can't see him. Fuck him. God, he sucks.
No, he doesn't. He
His
doesn't suck
fucking,
that
you know,
much.
jean shorts and his ball cap. I'm in the Marines. Fuck you.
This
And
came
yes,
from
I know
earlier.
he loves kids and doing things for kids. That's great and wonderful. But I'm like, he just sucks as an actor. He sucks as a wrestler. His gimmicks suck. It's nothing against him personally. Same thing with The Rock. I'm sure they're very super nice people, but they make shitty movies.
They're not all
And
bad.
And shitty
Oh my
guest
God.
appearances on Oscars.
Yes.
Not all bad.
Rebecca, do you concur, Rebecca?
Joe's an indiscriminate hoarder. He just keeps everything without actually enjoying the things he owns. Like Rick Poe.
He's a hoarder of a lot of people. I imagine Rick's tried to get it a couple times. He's got a gag in his mouth. His hands are behind. He runs out naked into the street. And Joe's got to put a tranquilizer in his ass.
Jesus
And
Christ.
people don't get involved. If they see Joe chase houses, they stay in their houses. They do not run
Because they
out
don't
and try
want to
and
be
help.
next.
Yeah, because Joe will put a target on their back, and they don't know.
Hell,
when
as
they're
you
gonna be
see,
abducted.
they're used to it. That one year, remember, and it was botched. I went outside with the camera
Right.
while I was live.
Christmas
Nothing
parade.
worked. Christmas parade, wearing this mask, seeing Santa on the goddamn thing out in the street. Everybody's looking like, oh, Jesus Christ, there's Joe in his fucking mask. Didn't think anything of it. I come back and you're like, we couldn't see or hear anything you just did. I was like,
I mean,
thought I'd try.
that's kind of the best thing, though, right? Is people don't expect anything of you, so then
Yeah.
that's
We're
how
used
you
to
get
being
away.
disappointed by you, Joe.
That's how he gets away with what he gets away with.
I mean, Jenny, you're listening. I mean, you're used to it by now, aren't you?
It's my baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm sure she's so proud about that.
God damn
Joe's
that
got,
fucking picture.
Joe's got beautiful legs.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah, he does.
Christ.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I wonder, Joe, can you make sure your legs are that good for the next PowerCon?
Oh, Dushin, you're a fucking nutcase, I tell you.
Yappa pie. You'll bow down to me for eternity, brother.
Apple pie.
Yeah, pie, it's all around.
Oh shit. Oh, I think that's it. Looks like we got all the questions from everybody. But
Hey, look,
Huh,
Joe,
I guess-
GSP is in the chat.
fuck, JSP's here. Goddamn good. I'm glad you joined us. It's real late, man. We're wrapping it up. Sorry about that.
He just got here. Oh shit.
That's why you gotta subscribe, JSP. Listen to what I say now. You gotta remember this. You gotta like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we go live. And until next time, have a powerful day.
Hey, Pinocchio, where are you going?
The Burbs. That's right. Economy did that
That's a
tackle on him.
movie. That's a good movie.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. That's something we
Yeah.
need to do a watch along. Like we all of us sit in. and
Yeah,
watch
that'd
the
be
That
so
would be
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
That would
Okay.
be fun. Burbs,
Yeah.
great
Put that in
fucking
our-
movie.
Let's make it happen.
all right. Dudson,
Yeah.
you know what to do.
Yeah, I'll risk
I
the,
really
the wrath
enjoy that
of
movie.
law.
Man, that's
Oh
one of those
my-
movies I can put on and like get into a good mood.
Oh my God, yeah.
shit.
Rebecca, reach out to Joe Dante. You have your way with celebrities. Just tell them who you are. And we'll see if we can't get Joe Dante to just join us on the podcast.
I'm gonna watch
Oh,
that
yeah.
tomorrow. Thanks for that, Tyler. You got me in the
get Joe
Burbs
and
mood.
Tom Hanks. Can you get Tom Hanks too?
Oh yeah, I mean, me and him go way back.
That's what I thought. So
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, Tyler. You got me in the Burbs mood just by
All
doing
right.
that fucking quote.
I'll have my
There
Birds
we go.
movie poster up here behind me too when we do our watch along. So we'll have
Yeah.
that on display too.
All right.
Well,
right.
We'll do that soon then. Shit.
Sounds good.
Let's make it happen, guys.
All right.
We will.
Excellent.
And see you guys all next week. Love you, Jenny.